I can make sure I got enough time to get everything squared away. We are excited for tonight. Truly, I am very excited for tonight. We finish up our countdown tonight. We get to, oh man, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be great. Cannot wait. 77 NES games complete. And we are, let's see. 77 NES games complete. We have ranked some of them. We ranked like 37 of them last time, or 38 of them last time, something like that. And we have the remaining upper half to go. Cannot wait to get this thing rolling tonight. Let me just get my stream settings ready. And then we'll be rolling. All right. Nothing here, nothing here. We're going to keep the category nice and easy. Nothing crazy to do here. Let me just see. There's the links. Let's copy that. Throw that in the Discord. And we'll call that what? Let's call that going live. We're live. Let everyone know. Boom. And let's get back over to this. There we go. We got that. Good. Good. Better. Closer. Warmer. Excuse me. Turn this on. Whoops. Automatic. Medium done. There's a lot to set up here. I know now why streamers have starting soon screens, because there's a bit that you got to set up, you know? All right. I think that's it. Get that resized. Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Jimmy B with a prime! What's up, Jimmy B? Great. Dude, right when I finished setting up the stream, my man Jimmy, how are you, dude? How's things going? Are we to the wedding day? Are we close? I'm going to pour one out in your honor. Thank you for that prime sub, man. Cheers to you. I'm going bullet bourbon and a little ginger ale. That is the drink of choice tonight. We are celebrating. We've got lots to celebrate. And glad that you're here to do that, man. We're going to celebrate you a little bit. You and Music Girl. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. Let me pour my drink first, and we'll get to all of that business that we need to. Cheers, everybody. Little whiskey ginger to get the night started. Smells good. All right. Let's see if we can... Ooh. I went a little strong on the whiskey there. That's fine. All right. Let's see what is going on. Let's get to the top of chat. Let's take a look at who is in here. Chaos381, what's up? Right at the top, my man Chaos. Appreciate you being here, man. Thank you for your presence. Unicorn Cat, ooh, so close to first. We got second, but hey, second is the second person, you know, pretty close. Thought this was a Thursday thing. Drew, generally it is. But around this time is when my son's basketball schedule comes out, and typically Thursdays are practice nights. Now, he is not doing practice on Thursdays. He's actually doing it on Wednesdays. However, this year, he has started playing volleyball as well, which was my sport when I was a kid. And he is doing that for a club team starting on Thursdays this week, and I am coaching as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So we are going to be off Thursdays. We're going to be on Tuesdays for the foreseeable future here while that schedule's in place. And I'll get a little bit more to the upcoming schedule in a little bit, but that is the plan. Josh Bullard asks, ooh, Sergio Landgrave, what's going on, man? Collection Craze, Paul84, what's up, man? We have a big battle this week. I'm going to need you to roll over, okay? I'd like to make the playoffs in fantasy. Can you do that for me, Paul? Do you think you can do that? Don't have one of those weeks where suddenly you just put up points. I don't need that, okay? I need you to roll over, play dead. You understand? It's good to see you, man. Josh Bullard, I have not played Burger Time yet. I have heard that it is a video game. Ready to see the rest of these rankings? Let's do it, man. We are live on Twitch, Music Girl. It's great to see you. I'm your hero. I make Nintendo Hard look like Game Boy Casual. That is high praise. And also, I don't really record the practice runs where I do a lot. Like in Forrest Gump when he goes, he liked to say the F word a lot. F this and F that. That's kind of me during my practice runs. So don't put me on too high a pedestal, but it's very kind of you to say. Drew team member for 3 months, rocking the Nintendo Fun Club. Appreciate it, man. Best games finished. So glad that you have joined us. Thank you so much for that, Drew. Appreciate you joining our cool club in the Nintendo Fun Club. Appreciate your membership. For those of you that are not members to the channel, membership is a monthly, it's $2.99, I think, per month, and it gives you access to all of my videos ad-free the moment that I upload them. So I am on a weekly release schedule on YouTube where I'm posting one video every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. A walkthrough of a retro game. And if you are a member, you will get access to all of the videos that have been unreleased to the public ad-free for pretty much up. I try to keep them about 4 episodes in advance that you can see ad-free if you are a member. So if you are interested in that, you can go to the join button on the membership tab on the YouTube page, and that's where you can grab one of those. Or if you hang out in the stream long enough, typically people act improperly and pass those memberships out to people. Very kind and generous of them. But that's one way that you can get involved over here on the channel. How have you been? Dude, I've been good. Oh, you were talking to Music Girl. She's been good too. Not too bad, actually. See, I got it right. Jimmy and Music Girl in here. Can't wait. July 18th. So we are less than a year away from the big wedding day. Very happy for you guys. Dude, could use some hangout, BR Hensey? So could I. Let's cheers to you, BR Hensey. All right. Gaiden, what's going on, man? Thanks for being over here. For everyone that's over on Twitch, we are also over on YouTube. And if you are not a YouTube viewer generally, first of all, what's the matter with you? But second, if you head over to Retro Nate over on YouTube and hit the sub button, most appreciated if you are not already subbed. We are celebrating this stream and last stream a bunch of milestones. 15,000 subs, 100 retro games completed and walkthroughs posted on the channel. And wife is recovered from a broken foot. We're back to streaming. Lots of good things to celebrate. And as such, we are going to make sure that we are giving away some items from our store, courtesy of some generous benefactors who have sponsored a few store giveaways for us. That being Chaos 381, Goddess Carry, and Star Fox SNES, who you may see in the chat here in a little bit. I'm sure I'm behind on chat. Let's see what we got here. Oh. See what I mean about people not knowing how to behave, not knowing how to be proper? I'm going to get to the list of the names that Chaos just sniped with 5 gifted memberships in just a little bit, but I got to catch up on chat. I'm doing too much yapping and not enough making progress here. My brother and I will listen for a little while, but I'm going to watch the Duke game. Oh, very good. Got to work in the morning. Love the cast too. James Corley, thank you so much, man. Enjoy that Duke game. Very good. Yeah, doing bourbon tonight. A little bullet bourbon. And ginger ale, my favorite. Yes, please do like the stream if you're able and you're over on YouTube. Hit that like button and you can help push this stream to a larger audience, help build the channel, help grow the channel. Obviously, we want to have our own gravitational pull so that I never have to work again and I can just reap the benefits of the attention economy in which we live. That is my ultimate goal. I don't really have any other goal other than just amassing money and doing nothing else with it. So if you could do that for me for that reason. Goddess Carrie, hug to you as well. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. What is being given away? A dynamite question, Corjon Bet. So last stream we gave away a sticker, a stainless steel water bottle, and 3, count them 3, Retro Nate coffee mugs. Tonight we have an additional 4 Retro Nate coffee mugs and a hoodie. A Retro Nate hoodie that will be modeled by a special guest for us in just a little while. Can't wait to have them on the screen as we're going to go through the rest of these rankings and give away some cool stuff. It's going to be great. That's what we're doing. Chris Badaker, what's up? Greetings to you. Drew renewed a membership on YouTube. My man. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate that. Stream has been liked. Alex Shadowfax doing his part. It's just like recycling. We do our little part and we save the world. That's what liking the stream actually does. Suggestions to games? Corjon Bet, very good question. We are working through a list of games that we actually amassed at the beginning of this year. I had put on a stream, actually it was late last year that we put on the stream to come up with the list of games that we wanted to go through. A lot of them focusing on the NES, and I've been working through that backlog as best I can. And we still have about 50 in that backlog that were requested. So I'm going to in the future, probably in a couple of weeks, we're going to revisit that list. We're going to ditch the ones that don't need to be there. We're going to replace them with ones we do want to see. So you're going to want to be here in a couple of weeks when we plan out next year's schedule of games that we're going to go through. Going to another Bills game, Music Girl. It's a great experience. Absolutely love it. Which one are you going to, by the way? You've been to a couple. Is Jimmy converting? Are we getting him off of Philly and onto Buffalo? Because I'm down. There's always room on the bandwagon. I ain't too proud. Personal strength, the ability to throw myself at the ground with total disregard. Oh, good for you, BRNC. Let's go ahead and give you some company to deal with that. All right. Never know with your team. 1 week, 100 plus. Yeah, barely 60. It's a problem. Ashwin, what's going on? Appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here. Probably Bills Eagles. Makes total sense, Paul, doesn't it? Been sick, cough so hard you got a micro tear in your abdomen. Dude, we have been fighting sickness over here too. I'm so sorry to hear that, Unicorn, but like the coughing has been insane. The last couple of weeks in this house, myself, my wife, my kids have started to do it. It's been nuts. Corjan, you're picking up what I'm putting down. You know what I mean? Hot Jimmy 01. Don't do the angry faces to the Bills. What have they done? How could they be a problem for you? They've been irrelevant for 20 years. They get an MVP level quarterback. They still can't win anything. How are they a problem for you? What are you, a Dolphins fan? You just beat the crap out of us. There's no problem. The Bills have done nothing to you or your team. All right? Stop making them your problem, because they're not. They're just they're a harmless kitten sitting here in the AFC East. Going as the outlier birds. Birds fast slam back. Yeah, that works, Jimmy. I like that. Should be a good game. I hope so. Yeah, it's true. Barkley, we will absolutely never stop. We can't stop a nosebleed on run. As a Navy vet who cut out swearing a while back, appreciate it. Dude, thank you. Thank you, Chris Baddicker. It's a conscious effort, I will say. I do, I'm certainly not a saint here, but it is something on the channel I try to keep, because I want this to be accessible for kids. I want this to be something that, like, in a romanticized way. Some of the reason that I did this is because I want my son to have a channel he can go back to remember, his dad if I'm not here, and the stuff that he loved doing, the games we love playing. And sometimes we played these together and sometimes we didn't, but at least he has these videos that he can go back and see me. So Max, if you're watching this in the future one day and you happen across this live stream at this time, I love you, man. You're my favorite, and I just adore every minute that I get to spend with you. And cheers to you, buddy. Maybe you see this when you're 40 and it's still true today, even if I'm not with you. So there you go. Yeah. Blind Warrior, hey, hoping to say hi. Oh, good. Playing some Diablo 2. Good for you, Blind Warrior. Nice to have you here. Thank you much. Shittlebees. Figured there was a lot of cursing during practice runs Legend of Zelda Adventures of Link. You like the Link one? Dude, we're going to get to Link tonight. We're going to rank that one because it wasn't listed on the last one. Finally got to Chaos's gifted memberships. We got Jonathan Pollock, great snipe. Emanon, great snipe. Chaos Clutch hitting the family member. 03 Gorilla and Jeremiah Copeland catching the memberships. Look at that. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I'm woefully behind on chat. He's in time. Value your life too much to have Bill's Mafia on you, so I'll be in Bill's gear. There you go. All this alcohol. I'm sorry, Brendan, listen, it's not even that fun. I got to tell you, it's not even that good. The Arch Gameologist. Still want to let you know that your video on Friday is the only reason I beat it for the first time. Oh, dude, you're welcome, man. I'm so glad you watched it. Thanks for checking it out. Chaos hitting you with the fourth wall shop. That's where the gifts that we're giving away are coming from tonight. So I'll tell you the details around when we're doing giveaways tonight too. It's going to be every hour on the half hour. So first one at 9:30, and then we're going to do 10:30, 11:30, and if we're still on at 12:30, God help us, but we might do one then. Favorite game that I've done a guide for so far, Corjan, you're going to get to it. You're going to hear that later tonight when we rank everything. Hug to everyone for Drew. I appreciate that. That's a little more efficient, right? Star Fox, wait a second. This channel has ulterior motives. You're right, Star Fox. It totally does. Do a barrel roll, all right? Be quiet. Nice to see you, man. Good evening. Really interesting. All right, Eric, did you happen to catch the first half of it last time we did this? Ninja Rap. Can you play on either Twitch or YouTube? You can play only on YouTube. I thank you for that question, Ninja Rap. It's a good one. You can catch us over on Twitch. We're certainly streaming there, but the YouTube is where the giveaway is going to be. So if you're not on YouTube, get over there. Got plenty of time. Got 20 minutes to go set up an account and make sure you're in chat. There's going to be a keyword giveaway that we're going to do at about 9:30. Excuse me. All right. Thank you, Paul. You covered it. This is what happens when I'm out of the office. I read emails in the order they arrived, and then I realize someone had already answered it, and then I answer it anyway, and then I'm like, oh, Paul already took care of this a while ago. Appreciate that, Paul. What's going on, Sean? How we doing, man? Glad to be able to catch Celeste. We are glad that you are here. If you could please upvote the stream, get it out there. Thank you, BR Hensey. Yeah, like the stream if you're able. Man, I got to work through chat. I got work to do. Hug for Star Fox, who has been betrayed by me. Darth Nelder. Guys, one time for Darth Nelder. Just going to toast to you, man. You know why? Love you. Big sip in your honor tonight and for your family. Okay? You wish you were at an Eagles preseason. Yeah, that sounds right. You've been going to Bill's watch parties. It's coming. It's coming, Music Girl. It's gonna happen one of these days. Heavy Barrel for the NES is like Contra. Dude, Ashwin, that one was suggested by our good friend Rain. Rain on the channel. He's a big Heavy Barrel fan. He introduced me to it. It's hard, so I haven't really gotten to it yet, but I'm ready to. Yonoid is better than it has any right. Wait a minute. Yonoid is better than it has any right to be for a licensed game. Is that right? Oh, is it unlicensed or licensed, Emanon? I thought I got a buddy who loves Yonoid. I can't wait to go through that one. 10 minutes behind on chat. Listen, don't worry about it. All right? Don't worry about it. We're hanging in there. Brunoni is in here. What's up? Brunoni giveaway winner last week. Is that right? Better now. Good. Glad to hear it. How can anyone seriously, Shadowfax? They're meaningless. Reedy is here. Michael Reedy. Cheers to you, buddy. Whiskey Ginger in your honor tonight. Plague Monkey's taking us down one school year at a time. You're not kidding. Oh, Pats fan since 95. Oh my gosh, you've had to go almost like 4 years once without success. That's got to be tough, Hot Jimmy. That's got to be really, really hard to stomach. Remember, like, when you were a Pats fan since 95, remember when you had to wait 2 whole years for them to go to the Super Bowl? And then you had to wait 3 more whole years to get a Hall of Fame quarterback for 20 years? And then you had to wait like 3 more years to get another elite level quarterback? Yeah, I have no sympathy for you, Hot Jimmy. You know what? I think you're lukewarm, Jimmy. There, I said it. I don't know how hot you are. That's a self-given title. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Lukewarm Jimmy it is. Grab a drink, BR Hensey. I totally agree. Brett Trace says go sports ball. I concur entirely. Greetings, programs. Airwolf, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Airwolf PSU, pour one out. Officially out of the playoff race. It's been a hell of a run, but you're a goner. Go play Spoiler the next 3 weeks. You got $30 you're playing for. Maybe even more. You could take top points 3 weeks in a row and win $75. Who knows? Yeah. One of us like, oh, geez, Emanon. All right, we're going to go ahead and talk about that later. I'm sorry to hear that. Dolphins after this week. Bears will be, Blind Warrior. They are finding ways to get it done, aren't they? Alcohol's not even that good. I suppose you're right. Rishi is in the building. What's up, Rishi? How we doing? Dolphins are at best mediocre. Yeah, tell that to the Bills 2 weeks ago. They got smoked by them. Lost a kidney, so alcohol. Yeah, that's probably the right play there, Brendan. That's all right. What's everyone drinking? Celeste, I got whiskey and ginger ale. Music Girl is the newest member. What's up, Music Girl? Thanks for popping over here on YouTube and grabbing a membership. Go and check out those videos that we got ready to go. Got like 3 of them, I think, ready that you can go catch out ad-free right now because you are, and I mean this, the bee's knees. The knees of a bee. That is you. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Hoping for some good upcoming streamed SNES games. Not going to lie, but lots good middling. But yeah, we have lots to go, BR Hensey. I said my personal goal, I wanted to get to 100 NES and then switch over. I kind of wanted to just have a little bit of like, nice even round number. We're at like 77 completed, 78. We're going to try to get 78 tonight. If I finish the countdown tonight, if I stop my yapping and we finish the countdown tonight, we're going to try to do a live walkthrough of the next game that we're doing on this thing after we're done with the ranking. Asaka hitting with 5 memberships. Watch out. Watch out. Darth, love you too, man. Yonoid is Capcom. Is that right? Oh, I didn't know that. Heavy Barrel, another. It's on the short list. We'll take a look at the short list in a little while. Nate behind the chat, not unheard. Carlos, thanks for sneaking in there. Just letting people know that this is how the sausage is made. It is true. Mike, not just 4 injured RBs, 4 injured Cardinal RBs. It seems the retro knots are well. I would like to think, dude. I think Seahawks represent the NFC in the Super Bowl this year. I know they lost to the Rams, but I think they will. I think they'll be there. That's my pick, at least. Stranger things have happened. Speaking of, we're only 2 weeks away from that. 4 episodes dropping on Thanksgiving. Cannot wait for that. Appreciate that. Raiders fans, so you're streets there with Unicorn. It's all right. Just hang in there. You're among friends. All right. Ashton Genty getting hit behind the line of scrimmage every single play. Good thing you grabbed him. Doing great. Pour yourself something, Rishi. I fully concur. I got you, Music Girl. That's fine. Thank you so much. Asaka finally got to your gifty. We got, you remind me of Paul, my pet tarantula. What is that from, Badaker? What am I? Oh, shoot. Why am I not getting? Oh, is that really your pet? Your pet tarantula? Or is that a movie reference that I'm missing? I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Carlos, Pet Brett, Michaela B, Brent Ross, and Angel Sky catching memberships from Asaka Shiger. Really appreciate that, man. Yeah, you could just sit in and say hello. You don't have to do much more than that. Drinking some Black Rifle coffee. Listen, I'll have coffee any time of day, unless Black Rifle coffee is some drink I don't understand. Totally understand me. Yeah. I'm here to enjoy. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, we'll get to all of them eventually. You know, I got my mid 40s to play through the SNES, so why not just hack on the NES for a while? Giveaway last week got you into the super secret Mug Club, Brunoni. Super secret. Phantasy Star 2 for the next RPG. I think it is probably right to get over to the Genesis for an RPG. Phantasy Star has made gotten a lot of requests, so I think it's as good a choice as any after we finish up Donkey Kong Country, which we're half through right now. Michael DeSaro says, howdy y'all. Sorry. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Got to change the chat settings on YouTube to show names so you can pronounce mine. Montparnasse 9 to 7. What? Got to change chat settings to show YouTube names so you can pronounce mine. Montparnasse 97. I don't know. Maybe. Looney Tunes. What am I missing, Baddiker? Oh, Looney Tunes. Oh, gotcha. That's the reference. Okay. Let's see. Just Deep Dark Roast. Ooh, I love a good dark roast, though. Now we're talking. All right. Did I make it to the bottom of chat? I think I finally did. Guys, we have a fun show tonight. Giveaways every hour on the half hour. Like I said, got to be in YouTube to catch those giveaways. We're going to do the first in about 10 or 15 minutes. When we last met, we were doing our countdown of the top. Let me hang on a second. I got to get over to my rankings here. Of the top 77 NES games that I have played so far, and I've only played 77, so I'm ranking the 77 that I have played. And we are going to go and continue. We'll recap what we ranked last time, and then we will continue on that front here tonight. And then if we have time by the end, after revealing which ones are in the top half, I will also try to do a playthrough of the next game live with all of you here and see if we can do that as well. Who's misbehaving? Who's misbehaving? Sean You going to do the slow drip tonight, Sean? Is that the plan? Starting it off with a gifted membership. Thank you so much to Eric Ellingson, who is catching a membership to the Nintendo Fun Club. Appreciate that. GB Fanatic, what's going on? Everyone's doing well. I hope you are doing well, GB Fanatic. I assume that stands for Green Bay, and I have been to Green Bay. What a marvelous stadium and a great experience. That was super, super awesome. Saw Josh Allen his rookie year there when he got destroyed 23-0 by Rodgers in the Pack. But man, what an experience that was. It was so, so good. Ghostbusters Back to the Future were 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2 in some regard. They were last and second last. Sean Pittman with the drip. What's the next NES game you'll be playing? Don't worry about it, Bruno. It's patience, everybody. We'll get to all of that. You have no idea, but we have got a special little guest for us that we are going to make sure that we bring in to do the rest of these rankings. You know him as well as I do. He's first in your heart. Because, he often gives away a lot of really, really nice stuff here on the channel. And I'm going to go ahead and give him a buzz now, see if we can bring him in before we do the rest of these rankings. Let's get him on the line and get this thing started, shall we? See if my man is there. He is there. Now, hang on. Folks, I'd like to give you all a chance to say hello face-to-face, virtually, through the screen, to the one and only Chaos 381. Sipping out virtual cheers to Chaos in his Retro Nate shot glass rocks glass. Cheers, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
Guys, Chaos 381 has been kind enough to join us as we go through the rest of our rankings here. As you see, we have a Styanax up on the board. That was the last game that we ranked, coming in at number 37, I think? Something like that. Excuse me. 37? 38. Sorry. So top 37 is what we're tackling tonight. But why don't we all say hello to Chaos? What's going on, man? You have a Sith in the background.
I do.
Yes, indeed. Along with Grogu there, just chilling in the cupboard. I see. These are fine things you have there, and a lovely hoodie that you are modeling for us. Am I to understand that one such hoodie, maybe even the one that you are wearing right now, will be given away to a viewer later tonight?
I don't know if they'll want this one, and I don't know if I'm going to give it up.
Okay. But that is our model. He's got the hat. He's got the hoodie. He's got the glass. He probably should see a counselor, but he is in full force, and the mug. No kidding. All of that stuff over here. So
who got the bottle last week?
The bottle went. Oh, that's a good question. I got to check the Discord chat. Who got the water bottle last week? My God, he's got every item that the store offers. Hang on. Let me go back in the chat and see who actually got the bottle last time. Who was it? Mug winner was Space Chameleon. Brunoni. Mug was Luck Jackson. Bottle winner was Matt Rat, made with real bits of rat. So you know it's good. Yeah. Matt Rat.
Still no sticker redemption yet?
No sticker redemption yet. If Greg Williams happens upon our chat tonight, we'll make sure that he knows that he can use that code for the sticker. If we don't get Greg Williams in the chat, we're going to give that link to someone else who wants to redeem their sticker as well. I am missing a bunch of chat here, and I apologize. Asaka just hit with 5 more gifted memberships. Chat Martin, PH Mother F&D. That's strong. For that person's username. Jelani the Savorings Wood. That's good. And Chaos Clutch says, hey, Dad. Justin Mead, Spitfire's Pad, and BR Hensey. And Stu for lunch. Catching memberships. Thank you, Asaka. Appreciate that, man. You could use a hoodie, Sean, where you're going to want to be in that giveaway. I think corporate shill chaos. That's what Airwolf just said. Oh, it's beautiful. Hey, thank you for sharing that.
For the win, right?
You got to be let's do the giveaway rules. So you got to be over on YouTube to drop the keyword in chat. We'll disclose the keyword when we get there. Hey, puppy. We will once you've done the keyword in chat, you will hop in the Discord to get a DM from me that contains your promo code where you can order the item from the store, and it will all be paid for. So that is how it's got to be. If you're over on Twitch, get over on YouTube as well, and that's what we're going to do. All right, Cass, you ready to recap this thing? Let's go through the ranks of what we covered last time, and then we'll get into the new ones. How's that sound?
If you're going to go through it like you did last time, we're going to be here for
We're not doing that. I'm just going to read them and y'all can listen. Okay? Here we go. Everyone pay attention. 77 was Back to the Future. 76 was Ghostbusters. 75, Donkey Kong Jr. Math. 74, Target Renegade. 73, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. 72 was Donkey Kong Classics. 71, Marble Madness. 70 was Beetlejuice. 69 was Tom and Jerry, the Ultimate Game of Cat and Mouse. 68, Arkista's Ring. 67, Ghosts and Goblins. 66, Captain Planet and the Planeteers. 65, Caveman Games. 64, Bugs Bunny, the Crazy Castle. 63 was Nightmare on Elm Street. 62 was Karnov. 61, Bad Dudes. 60 was Friday the 13th. 59 was Adventures of Bayou Billy, followed by Rambo. And 57 was Wrath of the Black Manta. 56 was Jaws. 55, Double Dragon. 54 is Monster Party. 53, 1943, The Battle of Midway. 52 was Life Force. 51, Adventures of Lolo. 50 is Galaxy 5000. Now we're up to the 40s. 49 was Ghoul School. 48, Dragon Warrior 2. 47, Wizards and Warriors. 46 is Battletoads. 45 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 44 is Little Nemo the Dream Master. 43, The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. 42, Dr. Mario. 41 is Jackal. 40 is Super C. 39, the one that came out earlier this week, yesterday actually, Mighty Final Fight. And number 38 up on your screen is Astyanax. So that is the list that we have to this point. Oh gosh, Chaos. Okay, I was reading, man. Real Savage and Rage Stoic, Kenobi TR, Jeff Martin, and Blake Stelly catching memberships from the man who's literally on camera, supposed to be paying attention, and clearly sidetracked by other things.
I never pay for attention. I never pay for attention. If I can't get it for free, I don't want it.
Okay, I got it. All right. I'm telling you, Rishi, that's the way it's going. Man. Say it again.
We got to celebrate.
What are we celebrating?
Come on, man. We're celebrating 15,000 over
15,000. It's wild, man. I like starting this 2 years ago with just like, hey, I'll play games and just work through them. And I wasn't on camera at first when I did them. I would do like when I did Mega Man, because I think you came in for Blaster Master. That was kind of what brought you in. And before that, it was Mega Man, Contra. I think I did Adventures of Bayou Billy then. I did Battletoads and Mega Man 2, but I was off camera. I would go in and put together like a little intro, do a little like voiceover commentary. And I realized like I was fine with that, and I was getting some people to like see that we were playing, but I didn't feel like it was much different than like some of the other channels that I had seen myself, like You Can Beat Video Games and Nintendo Complete and some of these others. And that's when I decided I needed to get on and play through them live as well as we're going. So anyway, just wild. It's been awesome to catch as many folks as who have enjoyed watching.
Yeah, so shout out to Star Fox for this behind the scenes getting together.
Yeah.
Coming up with this idea. Coming up with this idea to celebrate and give out all these prizes. This was all his idea. So
Fox,
to Star Fox.
Do you know the Star Fox origin story on the channel here? Have I told that before?
I think so, but tell us again.
All right, so the Star Fox origin story. Star Fox is a staple of the channel. Been here since pretty much day one, certainly on the YouTube side. But when pandemic hit and everyone was inside, I started streaming on Twitch a little bit. Same idea. We wanted to play old school games. I have my emulator, so I'm like, oh, me and Paul, we're just gonna hang out. We would hang out IRL generally, and we were like, hey, we'll just play games on Twitch. We'll chat on there and see if people pop in and say hello and stuff like that. And one of the first streams that we did was Final Fantasy over on Twitch, and that brought in, I'm pretty sure that was the one that brought in Star Fox, and he's stuck around ever since. It's been almost 5 years that he's been around, and it's been awesome. He's a staple of the community and just a real thoughtful guy. Enjoy the hell out of talking to him and chilling with him. And so it's cool how at its best the internet actually can be a decent place to meet people and form good relationships, I suppose, if the foundation is right. Really cool. Shout out to Fox for putting this thing together.
Yeah,
for sure.
Goddess Carrie for stepping in and wanting to donate, and all giving out all of her hugs in the chat. We appreciate all that stuff.
Always a vibe setter. Goddess, just the sweetest person to have hanging with us.
These people didn't come to hear us chat back and forth.
Yeah, that's probably correct.
What's next?
One question: DMB Jams ranking or just order I've played them? No, these are rankings. So that's how I see them from worst to 37th right now. A Steinex being at 37. All right, we ready to go? Or 38th? Excuse me. So we're up to number 37. So this requires that I now hide this box art and change what it is so I can pull up the box art of what is coming in at 37. 37 was a game that I actually challenged other people to at first before I played it myself. This was part of, where the hell is it? Oh, there we go. This was part of a, wait a minute. Is it gone? Oh, there it is. Jeez, I lost it. This was part of a contest I ran at one point. There was a competition that I ran when I was on Twitch, and I set up like 16 different retro streamers to have a bracket tournament to see who could be the best. And it was all from games that were on the Switch Online. And at the time, I gave this to somebody who was a fan of, or actually who I know through Goddess Carrie, Asaka hitting with 10 more memberships. Crazy. I'm going to read those in a second. And they played this game and I'd never given it to them. And they were like, why did you give this to me? It's awful. And I went back and played it and I kind of liked it. Actually, I thought it was pretty good. I'm talking about Rygar coming in at 37. Rygar. What did you think of that one? You liked it?
Yeah, when I was a kid, it was one of my go-to once a week, just play it again, especially once you figured out the pattern and the routine, you could go through it in about 45 minutes. So
yeah, about 45 to 50. Yeah. And I like the XP system. I like that it had that RPG element to it. It was a side scroller RPG, which is a little different. And it was early on in the life of the NES and life of Tecmo. So I thought it was pretty ambitious the way that they handled it. There were different 5 different areas that you had to clear, and weapon level ups and all that stuff. It was a fun game, and a soundtrack that gets in your head for sure.
Oh yeah, it was a good one. Was that your first introduction to Rygar?
Other than that NES competition where I had given it out to someone else to play, yeah, that was the first time.
It was mine too. So when I went back and played the arcade version and the other versions, I was like, these suck.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they were horrible.
Interesting. So the NES version is better in your opinion?
It's the definitive, especially the arcade one. It was just a way to grab quarters.
Oh, okay,
Anything that
gotcha.
anyone gets near you, you die. You guys start over.
Okay. I got to read these out. Outcast 83, Christopher Dawson, George Menth, Aram Vorax, the Adeptus Avaricious. I'm just proud of myself for being able to read that. Dagnus Neerlands, Steffi Peffy, Rob DeRushi, Star Guardian X, catching 10 bomb from Asaka Shiger. Asaka, thank you so much. And Ninra. Oh, it's warning. It's warning backwards. Gninra. Thank you, man. Oh, and Priest, apparently. All caps. Maybe it's Damien. Maybe it's just a head of the Catholic Church. Not sure. But thank you for passing that out, man. Appreciate that, Asaka. Dude, so kind of you for doing that. Excuse me. The 20 bomb you promised last week, dude, you're a legend, man. Thank you so much, Asaka, for that and for passing that out to the group. Hope you guys enjoy those memberships and go check out those videos that are available to you now that you have caught one. Better to be late than never to come at all. VVAL tier, I couldn't agree more. Love Rygar. Really fun to go through. Yeah, grew over time. I really enjoyed the what was it? The cave. The first cave has one of the best songs attached to it too. When you're in the cave with like the it's like the first main cave that you go into in the game. Really good jam in that one too. But Star Fox, you're right. It grew on me over time. It was a little weird the first time I played it, and then once I learned it, really, really good. And much better than arcade, Airwolf says. Airwolf concurs, Chaos. That's much better than the arcade.
Yeah, the arcade version was horrible.
Okay. Try to jump to the Pillar Giants. Shittlebees, yeah, that was it. All right. What are we up to? We got to go. Final Dungeon and Rygar makes me think of the old Meow Mix commercials. Okay. I suppose.
It does get repetitive. The dum 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 dum.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Over.
That's
over
true.
and over. It's like three notes over and over and over.
Yeah, that's true. That's good call.
Yeah.
All right, let's hide it out and let's get over to number 30. What are we up to? 36. Okay, this one might actually piss off what's his face, Star Fox, because he said this one should be very, very low last week. But I found it to be a lot of fun. I thought it was, so a lot of people, when I posted this, said that they thought the game was like a ripoff of another one made by the same company. And I could see that, certainly, but I thought the game that it ripped off, if it did, was still really stinking good, so I was fine with it. It ended up being a cool one because you get any game where you get sub weapons and you get there's an RPG style to it that always is fun, and especially if that's mashed up with like action fighting, really enjoy that. Fester's Quest is mine at 36 from here. Sean Pittman with a gifty over to Ian Pollard. Yes, Sunsoft, basically like Blaster Master reboot with the Addams Family, but I dug this one. It was.
I did not.
You did not. Why is that?
Because the stupid weapon system going up and down, and you always get stuck in some hallway, and you get the weapon that can't shoot anything. It was so frustrating.
I get that, and I can't knock you for that. That could be a game breaker for some. For me, it added to the strategy of like, all right, you just can't go in there with a wide weapon. You know, that was the idea. And once you did that, I thought the rest of the game played really, really well. And I liked the hidden, weird hidden HP that you can find too. Like hit points you find in a weird building by pushing against a wall. The other one you find by finding like a secret path to the Addams Family house. A little strange there. But I liked the boss battles. I liked the whip and Nene that they gave you of both options. The lurch weapons, like all of that stuff. I not even close. No, I'd throw my back out, and I have to, can't possibly. But I just thought I thought it was a lot of fun, and I liked the challenge of it. I'm a honk for games that are a little bit tough. So the difficulty of it, that really makes beating it feel like an accomplishment. I appreciated that part of it too. So I thought it was good.
To my kids, all those NES games were tough. All the knockback and unfair one-hit kills. My kids hated them. All those NES.
That's just because they stink. Tell them they stink. Tell them I said they stink. You understand? All right.
There's supposed to be 4 of them in chat right now, so they just heard you.
Well, you stink. You hear that? Don't. It was your dad told me to say it. It's not me. Okay. All right. So there we go. Sunsoft Music S tier. According to that. What's up, Devo? How we doing, man? Whip those weapon downgrades. I know the weapon downgrades were annoying, but it was doable. I thought, wait a minute, I couldn't get into this game back in the day. I rented it once. I was good. Star Fox didn't like it. He wanted it at 77. You don't get your wish. It is in at number 36 on the list. All right, up to 35. Let's do one more of these and then a little giveaway. How's that sound?
Sounds great. Let's do
All
it.
right. So coming in at 35. Now I said this last stream, but when it comes to certain games, I think the style of game you are kind of caps out the highest that you can be rated. So if I likened it to like a gymnastics vault, like if your routine is easier, the highest score you can get is, X. I think if you're more ambitious of a game and you take on more elements, you can get a higher score, at least the way that I would rate them. This to me is one of the highest rated games of the puzzle genre, and it was one I played in 10 parts over on the stream or on the channel. So for those of you that watched all 10, God bless you, I appreciate it. But this is one that I played not until after I got out of high school. But I remember being exposed to it in high school. I was like, oh, I bet I'd get really into that, but I never had access to it then. I'm talking about Fire and Ice. Another Tecmo title. So had Rygar and now Fire and Ice. Loved this one. I thought it was simple in the way that it was presented, but it was super challenging. And I don't know. It had a depth to it, even though it was like a simple puzzle game that I just found intoxicating.
Yeah, I agree. It was definitely tough, but it was one of those that once I beat it one time, I was never going to go play it again.
Is that right? You could see I lose the solutions to these puzzles after like 3 months, and I could go back and do it again probably. But I guess too, and I learned this from the comments after I posted it. There are like 50 bonus levels that I didn't realize you can get. If you finish the game, they give you like hey, if you press select 10 times at the start screen or something, you can get 50 bonus levels too. So maybe there's some more replayability there. I didn't realize, but yeah, Fire and Ice coming in at 35 for me. Really, really enjoyed this one. J&J Inc., what's going on, man? Nice to have you with us. Let's see, calling out Fire and Ice, you know it, man. That was my game. Really like that. Right, that Vaultier? I know, I did too. At top 10 or 20, I think it just puzzle games. I think just have a cap to them. Am I unfair on that? Like, I can really enjoy Fire and Ice, but like you said, you're gonna play it and then you've got to put it away for a while. You can't go back and replay that right away. Otherwise, you're just playing the same puzzles over and over, kind of thing. Right. So, yeah, I think that's probably why it had to be that way.
Your list, Nate, it's your list.
It is my list. But you're also, but if we don't have salacious arguments and hot takes, Chaos, how are we ever going to get attention? How are we ever going to dominate the attention space if we don't own each other with arguments and dehumanize each other? Can you do that for me, please?
You want to bully people in the playground. I see.
That's the idea. Gosh, it's like you don't do this. All right, Fire and Ice coming in. Hey, let's give some crap away. What do you say? And it's not crap; it's good stuff. It's probably found on Chaos's person if you want to have one of these giveaways. But let's go ahead and get this thing going. But Chaos, I need you to pick the keyword for this first one. This is going to be for another mug that we are going to be giving away. He's going to be modeling it for you there. A nice, handsome mug for all of you who enjoy a hot beverage from time to time. You're going to get over into YouTube. You're going to put in the keyword that I give you. As we move his handsome face off, I can still. Oh wait, hang on. You there? All right. So I need a keyword before I switch over to the giveaway. So what do you think for this one?
Let's use retro.
Retro. Very simple. All right. Wait until I put the keyword in. Don't enter it yet. We're giving it to everybody. Oh, Mugonomics was the last one. Okay. RETRO. Retro is going to be the keyword. I have hit done, and now you can put that in. If you are on YouTube, put in the word retro, RETRO, for your chance to win a Retro Nate mug over here on the channel. You only need to put it in once. Just type it in, RETRO, over on YouTube, and that should give you entry into our contest. So get that started now. Retro in the YouTube chat, and you will be in. Sean Pittman first in. And then we got George Benth. Oh, man, they're pouring in now. Now they're pouring in. Everybody getting in here. Now we're talking. So those that have a mug should try to win this one. Yeah, Brunoni, if you've got a mug, this happened last time. If you want the mug, enter the contest. If you already have a mug and you're not going to take another mug, don't enter. I don't know who it was. Was it BR Hensey that did that last time or someone else? Someone else did it.
It was somebody. I remember I almost fell out of the chair laughing. It was so funny.
It was very funny. Yeah, just don't enter if you don't want it. Music Girl, love to see you in this. All right, we're going to draw in about 2 minutes here. We got about 20 in right now. Good 5% chance of winning a brand new, spanking new free mug from the channel if you put in the word retro, R-E-T-R-O. Adam is in the building. Come on, Adam. Get that mug, buddy.
Is NES Encyclopedia in the chat? I have a hard time.
I haven't seen Ness tonight. I don't think so.
He's not in? No, not yet?
No. Have you, Ness has some...
Shout out to his mug.
You got it? Yeah. You got the gamer from the 80s?
I still blow my cartridge. That's hilarious.
I got the gamer from the 80s mug, I think, from him. So that was the one I was rocking. All right. Wait a minute. Chaos, say something else for me.
Something else for me.
Okay, I do have your audio. I just don't have your handsome mug up here. Yeah, lowercase. I think lowercase will do it. I don't know if it's case sensitive.
It has to be lowercase. It's got to be exactly
all lowercase. Like all has to be lowercase, Jimmy. So rocking lowercase R-E-T-R-O. All lowercase R-E-T-R-O. Thank you for that. We'll give everyone a chance to type it in again. Yeah, because Adam, I don't see you in here. We got to get you in here. So Adam, if you're watching, pop that in. All lowercase R-E-T-R-O. Airwolf, it would be consolation for losing fantasy.
Wow.
Or
I see Ness in the chat now.
All right.
Ness.
Dude, check it out. You're all right, man. Ness Encyclopedia, what's up, man? All right, we are getting close, guys. Man. 22 entries. Here, I'll switch back over for a second. There you go. Now I got you up on camera. You want to throw that? This is the NES Encyclopedia mug over in Chaos's building right now. And he is just rock. He seriously is a corporate shill right now. He is just dressed. It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad. That's what it feels like. All right. 30 more seconds, not even 20 more seconds before we call this thing. We're up to 23 entries. Type in R-E-T-R-O. If you want to get yourself a chance at a Retronate mug, we're going to draw in about 15 seconds here. Last chance, R-E-T-R-O in the YouTube chat so you can be entered into the giveaway. 23 entries right now, so just a little bit lower than a little higher than a 4% chance. If you are in, you could win this thing. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jimmy! Fresh out the box, Jimmy B. Catching the mug. Appreciate you, man. I hope you're still in the building. Let's see what is cooking with Jimmy. Give me a sign that you have life, my friend. I think you're already in the Discord, if I do remember correctly. Congratulations to Jimmy for catching this mug, and very happy that it landed on you, my friend. I think I got you in here. I think I already got your. I already got you. Yeah, there he is. Where's Jimmy B? Where are you, dude? I got you in. There you are. It's Jimmy B. Here we go. You over in Discord, man? I just hit you with a message here to make sure that this is you. And when you go ahead and respond back to that over in the Discord, I will hit you with your link. Free mug for you, man. Can't wait to get that over to you. It's almost like Welcome to Bill's Mafia a little bit, too. You know, we can be your AFC team. If you want to rock that as your NFC, cool, man. I'm going to send you your link right stinking now. Great snipe. Glad you got in. One time for Jimmy B. Wait a minute. Who just did this? Oh, okay. There we go. All right. What do we got here? What do we got? Promotions. Giveaway links. Glossy mug black. Copy that. Boom. Jimmy. There you go, my friend. It's all yours. Enjoy that sucker. Pour your morning coffee in there. Teach your students well with the sweet surge of caffeine flowing through your veins. You earned it, man. Congratulations. We're going to do, hey, want to do one more? Why the hell not? One more?
Let's do it.
Don't have to re-enter, but I'm going to give you a chance to enter again if you didn't get in on the first one. RETRO, all lowercase, if you want to be in on the next drawing. Another mug up for grabs, and we're going to do that in about 25 seconds here. So if you weren't in here, make sure that you get into that. Get into the drawing right here. Jimmy catches it. Dude, Devo rocking the 5 memberships. Hitting Apple Juice, one of my favorite juices, Pyro Raven, Randy Holcomb, Feel the Reaper, and Oki catching those. Devo, come on, man. Thank you so much for those 5 gifters hitting out to the community so they can go and check out those new vids that we got uploaded to the channel. My guy. Not going to lie, I want to see Nate play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest sometime, mostly because the banging music, and it's a quick RPG. Oh, I like quick RPG. That's cool. You enjoyed Fester's Quest? I did too, Arch Game. I did. Questers Fest indeed. All right, Devo, you the man. Guys, let's draw this thing. One more mug, RETRO in the YouTube chat. If you want to get in, you got about 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. I know I counted that down fast, so let me wait a second. 9, 8, 7. 6, 7. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then, wait a minute. Jimmy B, the newest member. Come on, man. Appreciate you hopping in there. You felt guilty. You felt guilty because you won a mug and you're like, well, I'll be a member. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you hopping in there. Everyone's in. Let's choose a winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Star Fox! How you gonna catch that? Fox! You won! You're a mug winner. You sponsored it. That's like, isn't this like when Mr. Burns wins the van in The Simpsons?
It's rigged.
Isn't it? They're not saying boo, they're saying boo earns. And here come the pretzels. And Don, who was it? And now they're pleading with the crowd, and he's out cold. Fox, you won. Where are you? How do you win your own prize?
Yeah, it's time to get him in the mug
What
club,
have you
baby.
done? It's rigged. Asaka, you're not kidding. Well, I mean, I'll give it to you, man. It's yours. You won it. I mean, you could have just bought it.
Entered.
You entered.
In there to
Listen,
win it, so
who am I to say? He could also
wanted
say,
it.
you know what else he could do? Really what you get with this is you get control of the link. So if he wants to give it away to someone else, he can. If he wants to just order it himself, he can. But I will send it over to Star Fox in our chat here now. Chances are he is let's see, he's probably like tending to his family or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one over to him, and we'll go from there. That's hilarious. I mean, listen, let's be honest. Nobody's upset that Star Fox is catching a win here. Star Fox is the man. So here goes the message. You won your own damn mug.
Love it.
There we go. All right. Couple of mugs given away. We're going to do some more in about 40 minutes. Let's swing back over and see this handsome mother father over here on the lower left, and let's keep going through this list of games. We're going to do more giveaways later, including a hoodie by the end of the stream, so make sure that you are sticking around for that, and we'll make sure to clear everything out and do a new giveaway in about 40 minutes or so. All right, we are back up to number 34. On my list. 34 on the list. Absolutely adore this game. It is, again, we're kind of in the like, how good can it be if it's a certain type of genre game? And I think in this case, it's a little tough to rate because sports games tend to be a little bit harder to always have replay value. Single player, multiplayer, they're great, but single player can be a little bit challenging. But this one, absolute banger. Super Spike Volleyball. Super Spike V-Ball was number 34 for me. You ever play this one, Chaos?
I did. I thought it was fun to play.
A lot of fun to play. The multiplayer was crazy. Like when you could just just bash through people and knock them out with the ball. I always thought that was super exciting. It was like NBA Jam volleyball, basically, was how this one played out. J&J, well played by me? What? Wait, Unicorn Cat, what? Who? What? Wait a minute. I'm missing something.
You're multitasking.
I'm trying to. It's a total mess. Everyone is congratulating Star Fox, who has not been in chat for a while. He's probably got something he's doing. And I bent the rules for him because I'm like, normally you got to be present to win, but Fox's VIP status. We're not gonna yank away his own item from him. Trillon Light, what's going on, man? Cheers to you. He said, welcome Jay Samuels, type retro in chat. What? Is that right? Got people watching out for each other, making sure everyone is in? All right, he didn't mean to enter. He was telling others what to write. Is that right? Is that what he said? Well, if that's the case, we'll go ahead and give away that link again at the 10:30 hour. So if he weighs in between now and then, we will do that then. All right, Super Spike V-Ball. Yeah, really. Oh, you switched to mobile. Star Fox, you won your own dang thing, man. So we'll have to maybe redo that if you want to pass that along, or you have control of the link and you can choose if there's someone that you want to give that to specifically. You're welcome to do that too. Your call. And you can let us know in chat. Super Spike V-Ball, this was the game that single-handedly influenced, I think, our winning of the state title back when I played volleyball in high school. We busted it out the night before our state tournament, and we were all pumped playing this game. We're like, there's a volleyball video game? This is crazy. Boom. Super exciting. Super fun. And a 4-player game, too. Not one that the multi-tap didn't get a lot of run on NES, but this was a good one for that.
Yeah, there wasn't very many multi-tap games at all.
Yeah, it was like this, World Cup Soccer, Nightmare on Elm Street, which is apparently 4-player, which sounds interesting that way. And yeah, probably another handful of games, but that was how it went. Yeah, you won your own prize. You switched to mobile. What magic happened? You won is what happened. I'm taking it back. No, please re-roll it. All right, we will re-roll it at 10:30. We'll go ahead and give that another spin at 10:30 to give that link out again. All right, we are up to number 33. Now I'm going to catch hell for this one. I can already tell I'm going to catch hell for this one, but I got to be true to how I see it and the way I see it. And when I'm rating these games, I'm rating them on how well I think they play today and how well, what the experience is like today when I play it, as opposed to not necessarily its influence or its importance in the history of gaming or anything like that. And at 33, sorry guys, this is where I put Legend of Zelda, the original.
No.
Why?
We will have to agree to disagree on this one, brother.
It is perhaps the most important game, aside from maybe Mario Brothers, in gaming history. I'm not disputing that.
This is my bias. I have a similar situation with this game as you have with Linked to the Past, or the second one.
With Zelda 2? Yeah.
Yes. This is very close to me and my dad. It's not.
Okay. So I will never separate the nostalgia ties for these games. Like you said, this is my list. I don't have the same ties to this game as some would. I really enjoy the game. Every game that's at this point in the list and going up, I really enjoy playing. It's not that I didn't enjoy it or anything like that. By the time I got to the end of it, I felt like I was kind of tired of it. Like just replaying it, just straight up replaying it, it just kind of felt tired. One thing that was tough is that I wish, again, this is like 1986, right? Like very early in the NES, they're figuring this out. This is really influential in the way that they're conceiving like open world map is, all over the place. I wish there was more than just rupees to collect, like in some of these hidden spots. There's some heart containers, which is good. You're elevating your life. But I felt like if you could find items as opposed to buying them, maybe that would have been something that kind of piqued my interest a bit more. It was fun. It was good. It's a maze and going through and getting the clues of like how to climb the mountain and how to, the path through the woods and all this stuff. Interesting stuff. And it's a good game. I just felt like by the end of it, I was kind of just tired of it, I guess, if I'm being honest.
I
Is
actually
that?
have the Zelda Game and Watch. I carry that game with me everywhere I go.
Oh man. Oh man. See, now what I did love hearing about this, because naturally I ruffled some feathers in saying that I didn't think it was the GOAT, but some people shared stories of just how important this game was to them and how like the playing it was so meaningful for them. Like you said, family ties around playing this game. That stuff I love. That stuff you can
Yeah,
never take away from people.
I also just remember going to the store and waiting in line to play the little 8 minute demo before the game would reset because
Yeah.
that's all we had back then. And I just remember we would sit there for 8 minutes at a time and we'd time each other, get to about 7 minutes, and we'd purposely die so we could save it and just keep going. And we found so much
Oh
before we
man.
actually played that game. But I just remember when my dad brought that game home, I lost it and I was hooked on it ever since. So I mean I get where you're coming from. Your points are valid, but to me, this one's nostalgia. This is number one for me.
Number one for Chaos, just top of the line, the best NES game on the platform, no doubt. I love
Yep.
that. See, I love it, and I love the difference of opinion and why it's. I think both are valid points of view of it. I don't think one is to disparage the other. It was just the experience of how I experienced versus you. I think that totally plays into how we perceive these games and how we rank them. Is the sometimes we can say all we want, like we don't want to be biased about it, but we are, and that's the beauty of it. The beauty of it is that we have these stories about how these games influenced us as kids, how they shaped core memories of us as kids. Oh, that is what I love this channel to be about, is remembering that stuff.
Yeah,
That I love.
I'm okay with listening to most people's opinions on stuff, except for those guys on the last stream that were saying Back to the Future was not going to be no number one. Those
They were a
guys,
little trolly. I think
they all
one of
need to
them
be
might have handed out 20 memberships earlier.
get him out of here. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
No, I got
Yeah,
you.
they was fun.
Yeah. Honestly, if there were things that gave more clues, and I guess items might have made it a bit better. Some are calling it number 28 is Mario. Rishi, that's what you're saying, Jan Olsen. I knew you were going to say this game from your up front. To each their own. This game, yeah, and Jan Olsen totally, or John Olsen, totally reasonable. I think the fact that I didn't grow up with it matters a big time for me. And even though I didn't grow up with some of these other games that I played, I think they just from my sensibilities and the way that I like gaming, they just speak a little bit more to me. Maybe it's their style or the whatever it is, the presentation, but it's not to knock it. I enjoyed the game. It was a little bit much for me by the end. That's all. It was just a bit of, but again, it's 1986. Like, this is one of the first games that came out for this system, and it holds up certainly in this, at this level, if not super high for many other people who've played it, which is quite a testament to it
Did,
as well.
did I ever tell you the story about what happened with my dad with this game?
No, go ahead.
So we get to the end and we finally figured out how to beat Ganon, and so he wanted to try. Does it, but he literally's got that beep beep beep. He's got
Yeah.
a quarter of a heart left, and he doesn't know in the next screen you can soar
Oh.
the flame. So he walks into the flames and dies. And I just rolled laughing. He was so mad, threw the controller. It was the funniest shit ever. It was so funny.
Walking into the fire in the Triforce room is hellacious. That's
Yeah,
super tough.
yeah.
All right, we're off. I'm gonna move on from Legend of Zelda. And now what's really tough is that I've got to now name games that I think are better than Legends of Zelda. So really don't, it's going to continue. It's going to peel the Band-Aid off a little bit the next couple of picks. And I get that and I'll wear that. But anyway, I got to keep moving on. So next one that that we're putting on here has a little bit of it's a quirky, fun game that I thought played pretty well even after this many years. It's RPG-ish, actually really resembles Legend of Zelda in a lot of ways, but much more goofy, much more fun, or fun in terms of not taking itself real seriously kind of thing. It's a bit of almost like a parody game a bit, but has a lot of cool elements to it, a little overworld, underworld action. I am talking about StarTropics here at number 32. Okay with that one?
Oh, I love StarTropics.
Yeah, it also had a little bit of the Zelda feel with the heart bar and all that, but the underworld music and some of the battles in the caves and stuff like that. I loved the block jumping. That was a do 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 do. Yeah, there it is. And I thought that the block jumping was such a cool mechanic, like the hidden buttons and unlocking stuff. That I haven't seen that in anything else.
A nice puzzling aspect to some of the screens where you couldn't just, oh, I'm just going to jump over there. You had to think about it.
Yeah, you had
jump this.
Yeah, you had to plan those things out. I really enjoyed that. Kind of the.
Yeah, didn't care for the second one.
I haven't played the first one. Haven't played the second one yet. I feel like I echo that. I know I played the second one when I was a kid, but I feel like I echo that.
Well,
but
they ruined it. You can walk sideways.
Oh, okay. That takes away a lot of what the whole charm of the game was. Yeah. Okay.
I agree.
Guardian. We've got predictions coming in. Guardian Legend will be top 10 for Nate. StarTropical. Yeah, StarTropics was a good one, and we had a very frustrating finish to that when we played it on stream. I died many a time, and I stayed up past my bedtime to finally finish that game. So that was it. Kamakuzi. Love the Final Fight vid, dude. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here, man. The new Final Fight vid, the Mighty Final Fight. We covered that last time. That came in at number 38 on our list, I think, or 39. Excuse me. All right, so we are moving on past StarTropics. Now we're getting up there, guys. We're almost to the top 30, and we're at 31. And listen, I know that I can rub people the wrong way sometimes. I shouldn't be rubbing people at all, but if I do, sometimes I do it the wrong way. And I want to do that equally for everybody. So if I offended you with Legend of Zelda coming in at 33, have no fear. I'm putting Super Mario Brothers at 31. It still holds up. It's fine. It's a fun enough game. It's got, it's iconic. It's legendary. There's nothing else you can say about its influence. It's Mario 1. It's kind of simple. It's kind of basic. It's got some fun little secrets you can find in it. You get a bunch of extra lives and work your way through the game, there you go.
It's probably the one game that is the reason we're all here. If it wasn't for that game, I think the whole industry would have just crashed. The hardest part about that game, you can't freaking go back. You can't go left.
Can't go left ever. As soon as you move forward, it's gone. You can't go left.
How hard is that?
It's like Costanza. Can't go left. I'm lefty. Can't go right. Yeah, can't make a move. No, I think it's funny. As I played this one, I remember it holding up still pretty well. I mean, it's top 31. Like, it's top half for me. It still plays really well. The music and the, all of that is still all there. The nostalgia of it there. Worlds 5 and 6 and 7, which none of us even played, as kids. We warped from 1 to 4 and 4 to 8 so often playing through this game. It's been played to death, but it's a great game, but I'm talking about like playing through it today. Like if you the way I'm trying to think about this is if you pick this game up and you play through it today, do you have as good an experience as you playing any other game? Now for you, for Zelda Chaos, that might be the case. Maybe you just love that game because of what the experience is. For this, while I loved playing it when I was a kid, it's like that toy that you had when you were a kid. Like, it's got sentimental value, but I'm not going to play with it right now. I'm not playing this game. I'm not picking this game up to play it. I know it. It's been played to death. Like, it's great. It's going to sit there and it's always going to hold a special place, but it's not going to be one that I'm going to pick up and actually play for the entertainment of playing it. If I did, it would come in at 31. That's kind of where I see this.
Those are all fair points. But if we're doing another list on the most important games in this industry,
totally different. Totally different. Absolutely, totally different. But when it comes to just like how well they hold up today, I think this one comes in at 31. And that's just kind of where it is. Black Dragon, if you wouldn't mind, please hold off on the R word. We'd rather not do that in here, but I understand that is not really where a lot of people would see it. Not doing it to try to stoke anger in anyone, just to say that's just kind of how I saw it when I played through it again. Let's see. How it ranks high in most lists, I would say number 1 is Tiger Heli. Okay, gotcha. All right, so Mario's favorite kind of pants. Oh no. Waiting for the lost levels. Yeah, eventually I'm going to have to do that. It's kind of tired, right? It's been done. All right, let's see. SMB3 was so much better on the same system. You can't rank this one any higher. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's kind of how it goes.
That's a valid point.
Yeah. All right. So let's keep rolling here. Let's see where we're at. So we're getting to top 30 here, folks. Starting to get to the nitty gritty here. And I am going to rock a game. It's not Mario 3, but it has a little bit of that feel to it. Actually, someone might already know what this is based on that little description. I picked this up thinking it was just going to be kind of just a cartoony, fun, accessible little game, and it proved to be a little bit tougher than I thought it was going to be, but still kind of embodied all those things that I just said. It was, oh shoot, I almost lost it. It was a very, just a fun, jovial little game that they put together, had a little bit of a Mario 3 vibe. Tiny Toon Adventures at number 30. Did you play this one when you were younger?
Yeah, that's a hard game.
It's hard, right?
Yeah.
I love the companion aspect of it. Picking up one of the different companions and choosing who you get to use, either Plucky Duck or Furball or whatever, the Dizzy Devil or whatever. And it was fun. It was difficult though. There were a lot of tough parts, especially Mad Max's or Max Million? Mad Max? What was his name? Whatever his name was. Montana Max. Sorry, Montana Max. His layer there was a very challenging level.
Trying to figure out which character to use in certain things through trial and error was the most frustrating part for me, I think.
Yeah, I know. Black Dragon, I knew this was going to happen. Couple of rankings after, you see Zelda's at 33, and then every game after that, you're going to be like, well, how is this ranked higher? I'm telling you, it's just the way it plays today. This one's a fun one. It's got a lot of it's tough, but it's accessible. They've got little mini games. They've got, you get a lot of extra lives if you need to work through it. It's got enough challenge to it. There's just it's not bad. Haven't played Buster Busts Loose yet. But this was a solid game. And one that it wasn't overly long, but it would give you your money's worth, I think, for playing through this one. All right. Arthur Dane, yeah, love the cartoon, right? Okay, we're going to kind of in the same spirit, and I don't think that's by accident in the way that sometimes I do these. Like these games that have similar themes or similar styles kind of find their way to being ranked similarly for me. This one is, again, cute little accessible, fun game with kind of lovable hero and just sort of like, anyone can pick it up and play it. Has a little bit of the Mario 3 feel as well, of level by level, world by world. Number 29, Kirby's Adventure. Really liked this one. The whole Kirby vibe of like picking up abilities and using them to get through parts of the levels are really, really cool. And this one plays real smooth, great graphics, good music. It's just this one was a really good game.
Yep, that's a solid pick.
Yeah. Konami, the king of games, I would agree. Unicorn Cat, them and Capcom like to battle back and forth. Can we get some help ranking this? Sorry, Brunoni, it's my list. You got to beat them all if you want to rank them differently. Watch your buddy. Excuse me. Need to find this game now. You're a good man, but you are crazy as a loon. All right, Black Dragon, I can live with that. That actually tracks. I think that's on my resume. Both Looney Tunes games on the SNES and Genesis were good as well. We'll get there eventually. I can't wait for that. That's going to be good. Is a ranking of enjoyment more so than important to yeah, that's true. I would say so. Come on, man. When did you even do that? I was looking at the chat and all of a sudden it's the five memberships in here. Jeez Louise. Catching Kamakuzi, who was just chatting earlier, Jamie White, Jespinos 23, Low Carb Madman. You'd have to be mad. And Sam Sharp. Thanks, man. Appreciate you passing those out to the crew, setting them up, getting them all situated with their memberships, man. Thank you. And their little badges that they get when they chat. Adorable, Mikey Wantwingy. Kirby's Adventure. It is 29th out of these. So, excuse me, lower than you would have thought. I love Kirby. Thought it was good. Brunoni, you suck. How about that? Who else? Who else is talking smack? Who else do I got to knock down over here? Yo, Tom.
I feel the closer we get to the top 10, it's going to get wild.
It's going to get wild. We're up to 28 now. All right, so let's go to 28. Kirby's Adventure coming in at 29. What do you think about this, too, depending on where we're at time-wise? What about a little sample of the top 10? Just playing like a little 30 seconds or a minute of each of the top 10 as we get there. That might be it. All right. This one for me. Man, this one's got sentimental value for me, so I'll wear it if I was a bit biased in ranking it here. But I think this one, it's very tough to argue against this series in general. It's probably it's tough because you rank it against its peers so often. But I would say that this game still holds up. It's fun. It's challenging. It's probably the worst in its franchise that I've played so far, but it's still good. The original Mega Man. Horrible box art, but the original Mega Man at number 28.
We're not ranking box art.
We're not ranking box art, but the original Mega Man. Look at that. State of the art. High resolution graphics. That is what it advertises there.
Very, very hard game, especially for people that when I try to introduce them to retro gaming and how hard they are. This and Castlevania 1 are the first ones I put into.
Those are the ones, right? Just the iconic franchises, the originals, right? It's like going through a movie series where you watch Halloween and then Freddy Krueger, whatever. Like you got to start at the first one and watch the whole thing. Jessica catches Kirby is top tier nostalgia. Yeah, I could see that. Kirby's such a lovable franchise too. So many different games throughout that one. Try the Rambo cheat. I have not, Hezekiah George. What's the cheat there? You go left from the hangar and then you just keep going left and like all of a sudden you're at the POW. I think you commented on it. I got to go back and read it, but no, I haven't tried that yet. Kamakuzi says, thanks, Chaos. Appreciate the gifter. Got you right here. What do you have to say to Kamakuzi?
You're absolutely welcome. Cheers to you, sir.
Kamakuzi said, Chaos said, you are not welcome. That wasn't supposed to go to you. And he apologizes that you ended up catching it. Please pass it to someone that he wants to give it to. No, glad you got that. Hard as nails. Celis, yeah, tough one. Yellow Devil, brutal. The original is a lot tougher. You cheated not only the game but yourself, Unicorn Cat. You cheated not only the game but yourself. Oh, love that. I'm dying over here, Chaos. I need a drink.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you need. Okay. Haven't played it, but love to. Trill on Light, we'll get to number 2. Very terrible box art, says GB Fanatic. Yeah, it's good. It's got some really nice. I mean, the whole foundation of the whole thing is laid with Mega Man.
A good start to the series. 2 and 3 definitely turned it up.
Yeah, and no password for this one. So yeah, a lot tougher because you got to go straight shot through this one. You can't go. Can't go through on this one.
The cheat to get through some of those bosses with the Electro Man. You're going to be.
Oh, with the pause cheat, the pause glitch, using electricity and then pause and unpause. No, I didn't use it in the walk. This was This is the first game I ever did. First game I ever put on the channel. It was January of 2024, January 30th, I think, of 2024. I posted this one. Posted it because my cousin introduced me to this one when I was just a wee lad, and he took me through and showed me the boss order and explained the whole thing, and I was enamored. So kind of did this with as I did these first games that I did them because of the nostalgia I had tied to them. So really enjoyed that. All right, Mega Man is on the list at number 28. Number 27, this one is really stinking cool. Had a comment come in about this one today of someone who said that they finally beat this game because I posted the video. Love to hear that. Appreciate any of you that are going through these games because you've caught the video and want to actually go through them for yourselves. Love to hear that. Makes my day when I hear that. We are not at the top here yet. Sorry, what am I saying? We're not at the top here yet. This one caught me by surprise at how much I enjoyed it. I think, if I remember correctly, you didn't like it as much from your comment that you made on it, but I really enjoyed it. Variety of styles, really good graphics and music. Vice Project Doom coming in at 27 for me. You were not as big a fan of this one.
No, just wasn't my jive.
Wasn't your jive for this one. It starts you out in the action driving, kind of like a Spy Hunter. Then you move to like side scrolling, almost like a Ninja Gaiden or a something like that, like action fighting. You mix in some shoot 'em up stages in there. You mix in, I think that. So like a couple of different ways that you go about playing this game, different sub weapons that you get. It's got the cutscenes with the cheesy sci-fi storyline. I don't know. To me, it was like a guy's action movie of the 80s set to a video game. I thought it was so much fun to go through this one. Just suspending disbelief and just enjoying how ridiculous the whole thing was from time to time. But that was just me. That was how I perceived this one.
Those games like that try to do so many different styles, it's very hard to pull off. There's only been a few that can do that. To me, that this one just didn't do it for me. It just felt like, okay, the game had no identity. It was here. It was there.
Interesting. So you were like, you couldn't anchor into what it was. You prefer.
Yeah.
Is there a game that does multiple play styles that you think does it well?
Guardian Legend.
Okay. All right. So they're like. And that's only two, really. There's the overworld, underworld, essentially. StarTropics is like that. Overworld, underworld.
Yeah, you start getting into any more than two, it's hard to follow.
Really hard to follow.
Even Blaster Master, it's like pick this and pick that. Don't pick 15 things. That's
interesting.
Because doing this and then you swap it up and you start doing this. I just couldn't get into.
I think the reason that I was okay with the styles here, I would agree with you probably on like Adventures of Bayou Billy. They did the action shooting, the beat 'em up, and the action driving. They did all that. I think with this one, because I felt like I was in like a sci-fi movie of the 80s, playing along with what I felt like was playing along with the movie. This is how I pictured movie games being. So if I wanted to play Back to the Future, that's how I would have pictured it being, as like first scene I'm doing, whatever, however you play it out, but you would play along with the movie in the style that makes sense for that scene, right? In Vice Project Doom, the way they tell that story, you're playing these little snippets of the story as you go. That's, I think, why it made sense to me that way. So I think because I looked at it more of like a cinematic experience, that's why it didn't take away from me as much when I played the action driving, the shooting, and the beat 'em up. But anyway, really, really enjoyed this one. I think even if you don't enjoy the play styles, just on an aesthetic level, the graphics and backgrounds are pretty intricate and good. The music's real good.
It was crazy too.
Yeah,
it was
crazy
so
story.
Crazy.
Yeah. So has a lot of good aspects to it. Alex Shadowfax loves this one, says great game. Plot more convoluted than Metal Gear Solid. A bit like Bayou Billy. Yeah, you're right, Unicorn Cat. Only reason it was fun because of watching you play in your voices. Okay. Well, that's both a testament and also a knock on the game. Now there is a hard game. Yeah, we did Bayou Billy, third Arch Gameologist. All right, let's swing over. Oh, who is this? Apollo 125. Apollo, we can't do that no more. Look up there. That's not us no more. We're changed. We're different now. Sorry, I don't want to change, man. All right, moving up to number 26. Let's go ahead and get this one up here. Now, this one I have a tough time thinking that anyone is going to hate on. They might actually be a little upset it's this low. It's a great game. Love this game. And thought it was wildly fun to play through, well made, and maybe the best soundtrack on the entire NES. DuckTales at 26.
Yeah,
DuckTales is great. How can you say anything bad about DuckTales? It's a fun, great game to play through. What's up, Apollo? Thanks for subbing, man. Welcome in. This one, Discord link. Thank you, Chaos, for posting that. Discord link if you guys want to hop in there and catch up with us during the week. It's just a stream of consciousness set to music. That's basically what we do in there. It was like DuckTales was super fun, a little bit short for my liking. I like a game, probably like my optimal is like 8 levels for a game. This one had 5, 6, I guess, if you count going back to Transylvania. Right. Music in every level is just a banger, just so good. I mean, you can't hear any of those levels music and not tie it right to where you are. Those games are so good. Yeah. Or the levels are so good along with the music. The moon theme, obviously insane. Excuse me. Liked it. You're collecting all the money, so multiple endings of the game too. You can catch it with over 1 million gems or something, or money, and then you get a super ending, you can get a regular ending, and then if you end up with 0 money somehow, that's the hardest one to get, because you have to get exactly $300,000 and then heal yourself to get to 0 and then win the game. I haven't done that one yet before, but so much fun. And like enough searching around the UFO, you got to find different items and get through. It got enough challenge to it. Playing on the hardest difficulty is not like it's not a cake walkthrough. It's doable, but takes a little work. So I loved DuckTales. I thought it was great.
I agree. I loved it too. I especially there was a different aspect. Yeah, you had Mario where you jumped on top of things, but here you really had to plan where you were pogoing from
Yes.
one location to
the pogo.
You weren't just shooting or stabbing. You were bouncing, and you really had to think it out.
The cane mechanic, there is a learning curve to it, and I could see it actually turning people off. Like some people were not into figuring out how that worked. But if you work through that and you start to like just get in, one thing I've seen in going through these games is like when we just didn't have patience as kids a lot of the time. Like we would play, if we had one game, we'd play it. But if you were renting a game, or if you had a game for like a little while or could trade it or something like that, you just I got frustrated very quickly and put games away very quickly if I couldn't get the mechanics. I could see that being the case with DuckTales, even though all those other aspects are good. If you don't get the cane mechanic, it could be a very frustrating game to get through. Okay. I liked kicking Magica dispels, but yeah, that's right. Dude, Apollo, you got it. Blaster Master NES. Chaos, who's on right now, joined us because of Blaster Master. You're welcome for that video. That was a great game to get through. I haven't even ranked that one yet. That one is still higher than number 26. Don't you owe us an acapella rendition of DuckTales theme after it won the Eliminator? The Eliminator, Star Fox. This crew doesn't know about that. Let's ixnay on the Eliminator, okay? Platforming this game, yeah, it was really good. Really, really good. All right, we're into the top 25 now, folks. The top 25. And now we're getting into the real bangers. I think every game from here, I think, is banger tier, is the way I could put it. And starting with one that, again, like, how do you say anything bad about DuckTales? How do you say anything bad about this next one? I mean, you were not living until you had a fistful of quarters at a birthday party with a greasy slice of pizza, and this game was open at the arcade. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, you want to talk all the nostalgia. There is nobody who could say something bad about this game. It's great. It's really, really great. And it's a beat 'em up. So like, there is a certain, to your point, the style, you're playing it for, I think it's 9 levels in this game, potentially. And you can kind of cheese a lot of the bosses the same way. So I think that does take away a little bit from that, when there's a little bit of an ease, when there's cheese ease on some of these bosses. But overall, I mean, this was what Turtles was supposed to be. This is what this co-op action, beat 'em up action, Foot Clan just completely, crayon eating brain, just walking straight up to you, getting killed. This is what it was supposed to be. Is TMNT 2 was this game. Yeah, Black Dragon. This one's great. So good. Box art's fantastic. I mean, I'm pretty sure on this game too, you got like a free Pizza Hut pizza or something like that. It was, I mean, they knew what was up when they made this game for sure. Yeah, list just got, I guess you could say it's getting pretty serious, Star Fox. You know what I mean? I'm pouring a little more whiskey because Chaos is here and I can't avoid peer pressure. Don't do drugs, kids, but pour a little whiskey if you need. Very good. What's your TMNT2 memory, Chaos? What's your time with this game?
On
arcade,
fighting on the
home, anywhere.
Arcade, yeah, just fighting to get people.
Just like had one quarter.
Get in here and show you how to do this.
The line was always like 8 people deep on this game. You just had to sit there and wait. And
this one in Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and this one. They just ate up all the quarters.
Yep.
Excuse me. Beat 'em up with your brothers, home with a pizza. I mean, we had the best upbringing, Unicorn. This game, Pizza Hut pizza, red cup with Pepsi at the Pizza Hut. You know what I mean? The book it participation. Fantastic. Turtles 2 in at 25. I have a tough time thinking a lot of games that are left are going to crack this top 25. There might be some. There's still many good ones that I haven't played yet. But I think, a lot of the games that are in this top 25, it's going to be, these are tough ones to surpass with what's left. But let's keep on moving on. Now this one I might catch a little heat for, but I was so impressed by this game and how they thought through it and just how different it is from anything that I've played on the system so far. This was one that was new to me too. I did not play it as a kid, and I had to learn the game, but when I learned it, there was such a I was just sort of like mesmerized by how they did it. It's simple, it's not overly complicated, but it's really forward thinking. Metal Storm is going here at number 24. Tough game. Never played this one. Tough game. Single hit kill unless you find yourself an extra hit point. Different weapon styles and sub weapons you can get. But the thing about this game, there were two things that were so crazy about this game. Emilio's here. What's up, man? The two things about this game that I thought were crazy and really good. Number one, it was the vertical looping and the so you did vertical looping. So if you go out the top of the screen, you come up through the bottom, and also the gravity flip mechanic. So basically, as you're going through, it's a platformer, but you're running through, and as you're running, you have to take account the terrain of the ceiling, because you at any point you can flip gravity, and then you're walking across the ceiling and shooting that way and jumping down instead of up. And it just messes with your mind enough that if you get that mechanic, the game is crazy fun. But there's a learning curve to it. There's a difficulty spike in figuring that out. And once you do, you unlock a really, really stinking good game. 7 levels. There's a boss rush at the end. Love the boss rushes at the end. Challenging, good music, but like really it's more of like and it's a mech game. It's cool. But this one's really stinking good. If you're into a single player platformer that just bends it on its head because of the gravity flip and the vertical scrolling, you'll really enjoy this one. It really is fun, Arch game. It's worth it to give it a shot. The parallax was amazing for NES. Yeah, man, you know it. Always improve yeah. I agree. Emilio is a vibe improver. All right, what do we got? Let's see. We're up to 23. Big number 23. Oh, this one I actually caught some heat for not ranking it higher when I was doing those episodes with Steve and Adam on ranking these things and putting them into a tier list. But this was one that, I mean, it's, I don't know, maybe the best sports game of all time for the NES. Tecmo Super Bowl coming in at 23. Who didn't spend every birthday party playing this game with their friends? Just winner keeps, loser hands over the sticks, and just game after game after game, just playing this thing and running through people with Okoye and Bo Jackson and Neil Anderson. Everyone had their favorite players that they could play with, and that was it. Were you the Chiefs then? Was it Okoye? Was it DeBerg?
No.
Oh.
No. I was born in Germany. I just
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So when I first came to the States, I didn't know who anybody was.
None of this. Oh, okay. So yeah, it is a fantastic game. The reason that I put it at 23, and I said this in the episode where I ranked these with Steve and Adam too, it's, if you are just looking at it from an enjoyment standpoint and playing through it, yes, this one would probably be top 5, if it's certainly top 10. The reason for me that I would rank it a little lower is because it is a niche game. It's American football. That is not something that everybody knows and not something that everybody has context for. So like, the NES, it's a North American release game. So I could have reasonable, I could reasonably say, well, everyone knows the NFL. It's probably true, but like sports games are not everyone's thing. So the fact that is the style, again, the type of game you are kind of limits what you can be, in my opinion, because it doesn't have a universal appeal necessarily. This one is as good as it gets for a sports game, in my opinion. But everything above this just has probably a wider base of people that could play it and enjoy it. That's all. All right. Emilio, you can be as angry as you want at me. You know that I can take it, and I love you. Bo does know, indeed, George. Walter Payton, best running back, never liked Bo. Walter Payton, certainly in the original Tecmo Bowl, but in Tecmo Super Bowl, he is not in there, unfortunately. So it is all Bo all the time in that game. Yeah, he is insane. His speed is insane. The only person that ever rivals Bo in terms of straight speed is Barry Sanders or Jerry Rice when they are in good physical condition. They are as fast as Bo Jackson. But yeah, it's crazy. Cortez playing linebacker because everyone's in a 3-4. Eric Ellingson, excuse me. Never play. That's what I mean, Devo. So you're proving my point for me, Devo, is that if you're not into football, you didn't play this one, and that's the reason that it kind of, it just has a little bit of a niche appeal, which is why I can't put it as high. But anyone who's played it loves it. That's the thing. Is like its enjoyment per capita is unmatched, I would say. All right, let's see. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of the first Zelda game either. It's not bad, and it sets the stage for an all-time favorite franchise, but as a game on its own, it's fine. Nothing too special, says Emilio. Ha! I have a smart person that said that too. That's something. That football.
He said it. It's got to be true.
It's got to be. He would be the first to be like, no, don't listen to me. I don't know anything. All right. On to number 22. Just like Taylor Swift is feeling. Let's go over to the box art. I got to update this one. This one was mentioned just recently by our good friend Chaos, who sits right on the other side of that camera and says that when he is... Oh, guys, I got to stop for 1 second. Sit here and entertain people. Chaos, be right back.
I hope everything's okay. He said 1 second. Does anybody want to see how long it actually takes? Yes, it is 10:30, Darth Vader. When he comes back, we'll get him to do another drawing. We got a couple mugs to give away. So quickly, everybody in the chat, give me your number one game. Which one do you think he's going to be his number one? Yes, 1 second is definitely up, Bruno. Chaos's smile is the entertainment. Wow, I have never heard that in my entire life. That is crazy. Whew. I don't even know what to say about that one. Yeah, I tend to agree with you guys. I think Guardian Legend may be his number one too. Very, very curious. It should be Super Mario Brothers 3. That should be everybody's number one as far as the original NES. Absolutely. Bionic Commando, I love that game too. That's a good one, but I don't think that's going to be number one. I won't even guess since how low Zelda was. Touche. We do know that he has a thing for Zelda too, so we'll see how he ranks that one. The man is loony. Blaster Master, you know what? That wouldn't be a bad guess. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad number one. It's not going to be, and it shouldn't ever be. But Blaster Master is not a bad choice. It's a great game, especially any of you guys that have ever played the remakes, the Blaster Master Zeros. Those are amazing. They take the first game and basically double it in size and just absolutely turn it up on its head and put a lot of the Japanese style cartoon anime back into the story. So Super Mario Brothers 3, Zelda 2 will be in the top 5. Yeah, that's a pretty good guess. You have high hopes for Zelda 2, Rishi? Is that your favorite as well? That's true collection craze. I often wonder that too. You got to have the old style TV to play Duck Hunt. I was kind of wondering how he was going to do some of the other games too that take the what was that, the pad on the floor? Was he going to do that one? Because that would be hilarious to watch him jump up and down and try to run. That would be hilarious. Chrono Trigger is on the Super Nintendo, so we're only ranking NES games right now. So, yeah, that would be my number one on the Super Nintendo for sure, Drew. Dragon Warrior 4, top 5. He's back, everybody. Everybody, stop talking about him. He's back.
All right, hang on. So, any idea what that was?
A child emergency.
Child emergency. Heard Danny, my 18-year-old. He is very autistic, and I heard him having a meltdown in his room. And when he does that, he tends to bite his arm, and just went upstairs, and it is gashed open. So I had to quick get that dressed up, antibiotic cream, the whole thing, bandage it up. He's back in his room now. He's calmed down. Oh gosh, my wife was asleep though, and I heard him screaming, so I had to run up there. Fun times over here in the house, but he's managed now.
Wow, all right. Brother, you and your wife are incredible. Can I just say that? I know I told you that before. That's insane that you were able to get back that fast with doing that, man.
He's wow. So yeah, he when he gets lately, like the last couple of months, he's been going to he has these melts, and then he bites at his arm, and his arms have like terrible scabs on him now and stuff. He's been breaking the skin. So we just did it again, and the whole scab came open. So now it's all, bloody. So peroxide and the whole thing, and then disinfect and all that stuff, and then had to go and bandage him up. The thing is, like, he'll do that, and then 10 minutes later, he'll be fine. He'll be asleep. So I'm not sure, you don't know what's going on in his head and how he's processing this stuff, but just got to be ready to roll. So obviously, I put you in the Garth Algar seat where I went, I'm having a good time. Not.
Well, I'm glad I was here to help out, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Otherwise, it would have just been a chair stream for a minute. But yeah, that was the deal.
Well, there was only minimal people talking bad about you. Most of
okay, good. That's what I would expect. All right, already gave the preview away. I said that I was on number 22, and appreciate your guys' concern, but he is fine. We are handling it over here. But in the meantime, Castlevania coming in at number 22. Yeah, it was not the maraca again this time, Luck Jackson. That's what did my wife in and broke her foot. He is okay. Yeah, just needed a little bit of soothing and a little bit of calming down, and now he is good. And now we move our way over to Castlevania. You said when you introduced people to the system, this is one of the ones that you got to go to. Castlevania, the original. Yeah. So good. So good. Still to this day. This was also 86, 87, like very early on in the NES life. And it still plays so stinking well. Tough, very difficult to get through, but plays so stinking well. And
it's the perfect example of knockback in the game. And how we had to deal with that as a kid, and how frustrating that was. You get hit and you get knocked back. Oh, now I'm dead because I fell in the pit. Yeah.
Yep.
So it was the absolute perfect example of that.
Yeah, totally gets you frustrated at certain spots, and credit to the devs, they find these times to throw in
put a
Medusa head right where you're jumping. Exactly. And you grind your teeth and you clench your hands together. Oh, it's brutal. But oh man, the satisfaction of beating this one, loved it. Grim Reaper, way tougher than any other boss, including Drac and the additional monster at the end. Loved that too. The reveal of the second form of Dracula was super cool. So yeah, I think
maybe that was one of the first times they did something like that, where the final boss had a second form.
It was crazy. Yeah, that's a really nice stake raiser too. So 22.
Death was actually easy if you had the holy water.
Oh yeah, you just freeze them in place. The holy water is the OP weapon in this one. Takes care of Grim Reaper. I think that's all the bosses, because it freezes them in place. If you can hold on to that one, it's really, really, really good. But music is great. All the Castlevania music is always great. So this one coming in at number 22. All right, what are we at? 1040. We got to give some stuff away.
Yep.
Let's do that. All right, so we need to give away Devo with a $5 tip. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, Devo. You are awesome. Get myself a coffee, dude. I intend to. Thank you so much, man. Very kind of you to pass that along, Devo. Didn't get into Castlevania until the GBA. Okay, I got you. Only Ever Bleed, Bloodlines, and Symphony of the Night. Need to bang out the original 3. They're great, John Olson. They're worth every bit of your time to go through. Just the they have such a feel, and they leaned into the same feel in every one of the games. It was great
until Symphony,
which I still have not played. That'll be a first playthrough for the ages. I can't wait to do that one.
Oh, that game, when we all played it as a kid, and then you find out you've already beat it, you're done. Then they put a little thing in a magazine. By the way, unless you get 211%, you haven't beat it. So then we're all scrounging to figure out what's going on, and you find out there's a whole nother castle inverted. You got to do it again.
Oh Lord, okay.
To see the true ending. That blew my mind as a kid.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I can't wait to go through that when we eventually do. All right. What is our word that we're going with, Chaos? Let's give away a couple more mugs. We're going to give away Star Fox's mug and then another mug. How's that sound?
Oh, man, coming up with words this late at night.
Come on, Fox, you got it. Or Chaos, you got it. How about whiskey?
Yeah, let's do
whiskey. Whiskey. That'll be our word for our giveaway. Let's go over here and put in the word. Hang on. Let me clear out the entries. Don't put it in yet. Haven't set the keyword yet. Just a second. Keyword is all lowercase, WHISKEY, whiskey. Hit done. Pop it into the YouTube chat, the word whiskey, if you want to be entered for a mug giveaway. This is the mug previously apportioned to Star Fox. Don't put capitals and don't put exclamation points, otherwise you won't be in. Make sure that you put it in the right way. Celeste, right? Oh, maybe it did count, actually. I do see it in there, though, so it should work. Anyway, just to make sure, all lowercase, WHISKEY, whiskey will enter you in to the giveaway. We are up to 21 entries. What's that?
Emilio put Foxtrot. He thinks he's funny.
Oh, very nice. Very good, Emilio. Appreciate that. 24 entries. Oh, 25 entries. We are looking at a 4% chance if you get in right now. One of the Chaos family members just got in. Devo is in. Unicorn Cat's in. Sergio Landgrave is in. We got Black Dragon in here. We got Celeste Ray in here. We got John Olson. We got Ray Reichenbach. We got GB Fanatic. Sean Pittman. All these folks trying to grab that mug. What do you say? This is Star Fox's mug. You're taking it right out of his hands. Literally. He had it in his hands and now he wants to give it to one of you. Couple more seconds. Let everyone get their whiskey entry into the chat. WHISKEY. All lowercase. Type that into the YouTube chat to be entered into a drawing to win a free mug from the Retro Nate Fourth Wall store. Once you have won your item, you just need to chat. Let us know that you are in the chat. And if you are not in the Discord, you will join there so I can send you a message with your link that you can redeem your item. I say we draw this thing in about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Luck Jackson! You won last time! I can't have you win again. We got to give this to someone else. Luck, you got one just the last stream. What are you, double fisting mugs? Come on, man.
He has luck in his name.
That does have luck in his name. Luck, come on, man. You can't give me. What are you doing? What are you doing? You already won one of these. Oh my gosh. I mean, you can keep it if you want. I think the people will riot. There will be pitchforks and torches if you keep it. This is like when Will Smith was expected to give the money back in Fresh Prince and didn't, and he's like, I'm keeping it, and they always give it back. You can't win too. I mean, you can, I suppose. Luck, are you still around? You hanging in here with us? Yeah, trying to one-up Hensy. It's crazy. Hello? Are you there? Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee. Luck Jackson, are you around? Yes, no, maybe? Doesn't matter. I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to re-roll because, and he can take it up with me later, he won one last week. I just sent him a thank you for ordering. Yeah, you are here. Okay. So what the heck, man? You winning another mug? You going to send this to a family member? That's fine. You're welcome to redeem it if you would like to get another one. It's
to be fair, we never said that you couldn't win more than one.
I know. It's true. It. You know what? I'm going to give Star Fox the last choice because this is his technically.
Oh, Star Fox already weighed in. He said he's forcing a reroll.
Oh, that's my mug. I'm forcing a reroll. He said it. Luck, I'm sorry. I can't argue. It's Fox. I can't argue. It's Fox. Fair enough. Draw again. Emilio! There it is. He got it here late, and it was just on time. Emilio 1985 catches the mug. Oh, dear Lord. I see a whole lot of names here. What the hell just happened? Sean Pittman. There we go. Keffit. Catching a membership. Thank you, Sean, for dropping that in there. Racco wins the mug from taking it right out of Star Fox's hand via Luck Jackson. It's really a chain of custody that's hard to follow if you're not on the internet. But look at you taking this one away. Going to Emilio. I'm going to go right into my DMs right now and send it over to my guy, Racco the man. Catching these hands. Boom. There you go, my friend. Congratulations. Enjoy your mug and your lovely hot beverages this season. And we will make sure that it gets over to you. Congratulations, dude. You get it. And we are very excited for you. Let's go ahead. We're going to keep the same entrance in the thing here. So Emilio and Luck Jackson are winners. We have 26 entries. If you've entered already, you are still in the drawing. We're going to draw one more for a mug here. We tried like hell to give away that other one. We tried to give it to Star Fox, then to Luck, and then it finally landed on Emilio. It's quite a blessed spot for it to land. All right, one more time we're going to pick a winner. If you haven't entered already, Whiskey WHISKEY in the chat, all lowercase, will enter you in for a chance to win a mug from the Retro Nate store. We are going to draw for the final, the final mug that we're giving away at this hour. And let's go ahead and spin this thing when we get a chance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Again, Whiskey in the chat. WHISKEY. Got a chance to enter if you haven't already. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris Banneker. There it is. Catching the next mug from the giveaways. I like this one. Been active in chat tonight, been chilling out and hanging out with us. Oh, wow, says Chris Banneker. Now, you got to make sure you're in the Discord. Chaos has already dropped that link in the chat a couple of times. It's also available on the YouTube homepage. If you just go to our homepage and look at the links on the homepage, the Discord is there. If you are not on Discord, I'm on Blue Sky as well. You can connect with me over there, but I got to get you a DM that has your link in it, your giveaway link. So if you are in the Discord, send me a message letting me know that it's you, and I will reply with your link. All right, that one I sent to... Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Who won the mugs in the beginning? Shoot, I might have sent one to the wrong person. Hang on. Emilio, don't redeem that link yet. Shoot. I hope I didn't give... Well, I've got them all. If you use a link and it's not working, let me know and I will send you a new one because I've got them here, but I might have double sent one on accident. So it's going to go to whoever redeems it first. And then if it is redeemed and it says that it doesn't work, you'll send me a link or you'll send me a message and I can send you a new one. All right. Who did I send them to here though? Jimmy is the one that got it. Okay. So hang on a second. Let me just sort this out. All right. Somebody orders just came in. All right. Jimmy ordered his mug. So that is done. Very good. And what else? Let me just see. Oh, no, I guess not. That one was used. Okay, hang on. Emilio, do not use the link that I gave you. I'm going to send you a different one. Perfect. Okay, this is better. Where are you? All right, Emilio, use the new link that I just sent you now. That will be usable for you. I have 2 more mugs that can be given away. Let's do one more now, and then we will do a mug and a hoodie at the 11:30 hour. That sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it. One more mug. You're already in. Oh, you are in. Ridley the Red. Okay. Oh, I got to get you yours. Sorry. I don't have 2 more mugs. I have 1 more mug. So we're going to wait on that till the next hour. All right. Hang on. Ridley the Red. Okay. Have you DM'd me already? Server members. Here we go. Got you. Chris Baddicker, just confirm. Go into Discord, confirm that you just got my DM. As soon as you do that, I'll send you your link. All right. All right, cool. Got it. Beautiful. Here it comes. There you go, brother. Mug is yours. Congratulations. Jimmy's, Emilio's, Chris, we're set. We got 1 more mug. We got 1 more hoodie. 2 more barrels, 3 more minutes. You're welcome, dude. You earned it. Thank you so much for being here. Do I need an assistant unicorn? I probably use one. I'm a disaster over here. But we got it. Hey, listen, doesn't matter how the sausage is made. We made it. 2 more giveaways are done. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for participating. We will do another in about 45 minutes. Brand new entries that we will do at that time. Brand new keyword. And again, we'll be giving away a hoodie and a mug. All right, where did we leave off? Game 22? I think so. So it's we're now up to game number 21 on the list. All right, now we're getting into we're into the serious territory here, right? These are pretty good ones. And I picked pretty good ones to start these walkthroughs and go through. This was mentioned earlier, some source of debate of whether this one's better than number 3, and people think it's, some think it's better, some think it's worse. Super Mario 2 comes in at 21 for me. I like this one quite a lot, actually. I like the different characters, the different attributes they have, and I know it was never intended to be a Mario game, but it's still, it plays fine. It was a different style, but I dug it. I thought it was really good. Anything?
You want my thoughts on this?
No, we could just stare at your handsome face. We're fine with doing that too, I suppose.
I like this as a kid too. I loved it. And then when I found out that it was really a kind of a punch in the gut to us Americans that they thought Nintendo thought that we couldn't handle the difficulty of the original Super Mario Bros.
To be fair, we probably couldn't. But yeah, I know what you mean.
I was a pretty good gamer. I was pretty good. So I felt offended.
When we did play the Lost Levels, what was that originally on Game Boy or just on Super Mario All Stars? Didn't they have it on? Was it on Game Boy?
It's on All Stars. Yeah, it's on All Stars.
Okay,
that's where
it was. It was legit. That was a tough one, for sure. I don't know if I would have been real into 2 in the same style of 1 though. Like if it was the same kind of graphics, same kind of, you know what I mean? I don't know if I would have been into that. I liked the refresh and the reskin that this gave it. It kind of gave it a little, even if it wasn't typical Mario stuff, it was a little facelift and, kind of gave a refreshed look at it. Different style, certainly. I thought it was fun.
There's a lot of things from that game that got carried over into further Mario games.
Yeah.
So, it's made its way in there, and the fact that you get all the way to the end, you find out it's just a dream. I was kind of disappointed with that too.
Yeah,
come on, man.
I know the dream ending is a little lazy. I give you that, but the fighting Wart was different too. Like vegetables, like spitting out of that thing, and I don't know. It was we did watch the show back in the day, Star Fox. I still put it on for my son upstairs in his room sometimes. We got a channel that will play that show exclusively, so we'll put it on there. The Super Mario Brothers show, Super Show. Yeah, 2 was fun. 2 was always one that was over at like friends' houses, and I was like, oh, let's try this, and it was just different, and it was unique, and I got kind of sucked into it. I never owned it, but I enjoyed it quite a bit when I would play it. So, and I think it holds up. It's 20 levels, something like that. You can pick different characters. They give you the stats of who you used, and Some of
7
the,
levels, three on each one, except for the last one, which only had 2.
that's right. That's right. 7-2, I think. Yeah. So solid game. I thought through and through. I didn't think it lost anything diverting from kind of the formula that one was. And yeah, plays just fine. All right, we are over to number 2. We're in the top 20, guys. Top 20 on the NES out of the games I've played so far. Again, I've played 77 NES games so far, and we are ranking all of them from worst to first. We're up to the top 20, and now we're into the ones that, I mean, these are bangers, man. These are top 20, and solidly so. I think this is. Some might even have this as their favorite. I know one person in chat, Adam, if he's still here, Adam Locke, has this as his favorite of this franchise. I thought this one was really good, still kept the spirit of it all. I tend to prefer the others in the franchise, but Mega Man 4 at number 20 for me. Solid game. Really, really solid game. Bringing in the Cold War aspect of it too. Gotta love that for early 90s video games. That's great.
Refresh my memory. 4 was the first one they used the slide.
3 was the slide. 4 was the charge shot. So this is the first one that had the charge shot, and it had two tools, two like items that you could get. The wire, which would allow you to like shoot the ceiling and then like ascend, almost like a rappel gun. And then the second was a balloon item that I never got in the playthrough that I did. So many people commented like, dude, you missed the balloon in Pharaoh Man's Land. I'm like, sorry, I didn't know about it until just now. But yeah, there are a couple of items that you can get to help navigate around. Cool weapons. It's just a fun game. The enemies that you fight in this one are really different and unique. Oh, Star Fox with a $5 tip. Getting Super Mario 2 was a core memory for me. I knew it was coming home from middle school. Longest day of school ever. When you knew it was waiting at home, Mario 2. Dude, thank you so much for the tip. Appreciate that, man. A month after this came out. What was this? Funny enough, I think the Soviet Union dissolved a month after. Oh, so they play up the Soviet Union angle. Maybe it was Mega Man that did it. Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to go back and see what role he played in all of that. But yeah, man, this one was great. Music was still really good. I mean, it's Capcom, and they had gotten a really good formula by this point. So really enjoyed this one.
A little better.
Started to embrace the Mega Man style that we had come to know. Yeah, I would agree. All right, we're up to 19 now. Sticking with, I mean, these are, you can jockey a lot of these in position up or down a few slots, but I think generally speaking, all the games that we're going to put into these slots are widely regarded as great. This one might be a little controversial. Not everyone loved this one. Some people thought it was a betrayal of how the original game was played. I love Simon's Quest, and I have that at number 19. This was the Metroidvania style and great soundtrack. I dig this game quite a bit.
Yeah, I did too. I was one of those that I really liked when Nintendo and Konami and all the rest of the developers tried something different.
Yeah.
It maybe it didn't hit well, but at least they tried. Now, the translation of this game, trying to figure out the clues and where to go next, was absolutely impossible without a guide back in the day. But I agree. I actually love this game too.
Yeah, I almost the translation of it and the cryptic clues almost added to the mystery of it for this. It didn't take away. There are certain games where the clues are so weird that you're just kind of stuck rolling around with no idea. Like Metal Gear feels that way a little bit at times. But this, it didn't take away from it. I think because the map maybe wasn't as big. Like in Metal Gear, if you don't have a clue, that game is so big that you could really be lost for hours in there. Whereas in this one, you can kind of still navigate the entire world, and you're kind of kept where you're supposed to be by the strength of enemies that you encounter. So it kind of keeps you on the same path anyway. So you didn't get too lost playing it. But this was a lot of fun to go through. Love the different, obviously, sub weapons and things like that you can collect. And I wish the boss battles were better though. I said that in the game too. The boss battles were nothing in this game.
Yeah,
The Grim Reaper
especially
was
since
simple.
you can just walk through them. You don't have to fight
You
them.
don't even have to fight. I think you only, if you want to get all the items, you have to fight the swirly mask lady, whoever that is.
Right.
But you don't have to fight all of them. And even the Dracula fight is super simple and super easy.
Yeah, there's so
Same.
many different ways to cheese that, and
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Yeah. Now I do
But yeah,
like the. Go ahead.
this is another great example of those games where teaching kids nowadays what we went through. We had to make our own maps back in the day.
Always.
Everybody had
Graph
graph
paper.
paper, and
Graph paper.
you made your own maps. There was no, oh wait, I'm gonna break my max to see where I'm at.
No.
This game will completely get you lost. And to your point, until you went into an area and you realize, oh crap, I can't beat this guy in 2 hits. I'm not
That's
supposed to
it.
be here yet.
I'm not
Get
supposed
out
to
of
be
here.
here. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This had a lot of like, if you didn't have a guide and you were just going off the instruction manual, you just got enraptured with this game. Like all the clues and really trying to dig in and figure out where everything was. You'd put a lot of hours in this game figuring it out. Now, once you beat it, then you kind of go, oh man, kind of a letdown in the Dracula fight, kind of a letdown in the Grim Reaper fight. So I think there's some to be taken away there, but this was a great one. I love this one. Bad translation, Rojanel. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair criticism, but this one, I think it's got a lot of good aspects to it that can make up for that translation. All right, we're up to 18. This one I feel like is going to land pretty well with our guest here. I feel like he's going to be partial to it for no particular reason. I'll just kind of I'll share that as a prediction, and then you guys can judge whether my prediction is right. We're getting in now to a franchise that I just find to be awesome to play through. This one I didn't think as good as the original. Ninja Gaiden 2, Dark Sword of Yourself, Chaos.
Yes.
The most incredible opening scene of a game.
Yeah.
The opening scene of this game is freaking awesome. It is Ashtar sitting on that wall, whatever it is, the lightning, the whole like, man, it is a cinematic experience watching the opening of this game.
I played this one and the third one so much that my muscle memory on my fingers, I could literally be having a conversation with somebody else and just
ripping it.
I absolutely love the second and third game.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Second one, I think the reason I put it here at 18, and 18, a very serious nod of approval to this one. It's a super solid game. In a lot of ways, exceeds the original. Liked the shadow, the shadow guys that you get to collect as part of your attacks. Some different sub weapons in this one. The scenes and the backdrops and everything like that were really intricate and good. I think for this, so Chris Baddicker just says best Ninja Gaiden story. I didn't think so here. I actually thought that the story of this one kind of took away from the experience. It was a little hokey, a little bit like action movie-ish, right? Ryu didn't have as much personality, I thought, in this one as he did the first.
Yeah, a lot of grunts and
a lot of grunting. A lot, they bring back the Jacchio, I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah. So there are some elements to it that I kind of go, okay, I would have preferred it differently. But overall as a game and as an experience, and that's the thing, the Ninja Gaiden series, I said this about the first one, like you feel like you're interrupting the game by playing it because the scenes are so interesting that's such an appeal to it. So when that isn't as strong, at least in my opinion, in this one, it kind of takes away from the experience. But playing it, fantastic, really, really good, super responsive. The controls are a little bit better, even. It's a great one to play. Yeah, hard to beat. That's right, down on the left hand side. That is that is the review here. Yeah, pretty stinking good. All right, we're up to 17. 17. Just like a one-winged dove. All right. Is it one winged dove or wandering dove? I don't know. It's one of the two. I don't know lyrics. Anyway, we're moving on. Number 17. Let's see which one we got in store next. Oh man, this one's a banger. I love this game. I really do. All right, let me get the box art up here. And it's crazy. There might be a game that's even better than it in its own franchise I haven't even played yet, but this one was awesome. Just straight up level by level platformer. Music was a banger. Controls are good. Batman the video game. Love this one. 17th on our list, White Winged Dove. I didn't get either one of them right, Devo. Thank you for that. Batman was just like through and through. It was just every the music when you kick that thing off, really good. The wall jump is such a cool mechanic in that, adds such depth to that platforming. The whole clock tower level where you're wall jumping the whole time. The batarangs, sub weapons, just all of it. It just got put together so well. Shy, you know what I'm saying? This game rules. This game is really stinking good. Joker might be top 5 final boss that I've played so far. Top 3. I love the Joker as the final boss there. He's big and menacing. He's got the big ass gun, and but he's beatable. He's tough, but he's beatable. I loved this one. I just thought the experience of playing it was so fun.
He's definitely beatable as long as you know where the lightning strikes are going to come.
You got to know that. Yeah, but it's like it's nuanced, but you can learn it. And I like to, so there are 2 bosses at the end of the game. If you beat the first one, you start on the Joker the second time, but you get unlimited continues on this one. And I think that's an important aspect because of how difficult it is to get to him. Like, it's not a lot of investment to try to get back to him. Whereas with like Double Dragon, for example, you die at Machine Gun Willie, you got to start all the way over again. As opposed to Batman, where you could just start at the beginning of level 5 unlimited. And just getting through level 5 is tough enough. So they build the stakes to that battle perfectly in terms of like how hard it is to get back, and then the difficulty of the boss. I thought it was great. Absolutely great game. Yeah, John Olson, amazing game. Love this one. Haven't got to play this one.
Of the best Sunsoft games too. Probably one of the best.
Yeah. One of the best. Yeah, really stinking good. Let's see, best movie tie-in game ever. It's close. Yeah, Devo, you're not wrong. It
definitely
very loosely touches on the movie, but I think you're right. Well, Airwolf, that's what I'm saying, because Return of the Joker, I've heard it might even be better than this one. So I'm excited to see what that one will yield. But this one was great. This one was really, really good. All right, we're up to 16 now. 16 on the list. Oh man, I'm getting nervous. Now I'm getting vulnerable here because these are the games that I think are better than all the other ones that I have mentioned. And it might put me on the it's gonna
get some subscribers, not push them away.
I know I'm gonna push people away. We already mentioned about translation issues and all this, but I thought Metal Gear was awesome, and I have that at number 16. I've heard it's better. Yeah, I've heard it better on the MSX, and maybe that's the case. But the amount of, like, you said it, making a map, the graph paper, the whole thing, like when you get into this game and you're just like, you're figuring out, oh, this item is here and this item is over here and you can't step here, there's a trap. And there was something about it being a spy type game like that and a covert ops type game like that, along with all of the depth that it had and all of the story that it played in and you got to find the transceiver. There was a lot of depth to this thing. And yes, Kyle Reese on the cover certainly helps, but I loved this one. I got enveloped by this when Darth Nelder asked me to play it. I played it for 30 minutes and I couldn't put it down until I beat it after that. It was just it hooked me completely. Thought it was so great. Once I figured out what to do, really enjoy. Yeah, you got to figure out what to do, but this one is great. This one's really, really good.
Yep, you got to build a map and you got to take notes. What goes where?
Notes everywhere. Which keys? Because you got 8 key cards that you can use, and where the truck network goes, and where like all the buildings. There's that little hidden area, maybe a tip of the cap to Zelda, where you have to go into certain paths in the Lost Woods to find other doors. It's got a lot of good elements to it, and a lot of boss battles too. There are like 7 bosses throughout there that you have to use different weapons on. Whole thing, I thought the game was great. Especially one that has so much. Go ahead.
It's a solid pick.
Solid pick. We'll take that. I should probably stop talking while I'm ahead. I don't have anyone super mad at me, so let's go ahead and stop talking about it, and we'll get over to number 15. All right, this one I might take heat for because some people find this game to be wildly boring. I don't think so, and I'm not sure why I don't think so, but I always found it charming. I found it's super simple, but it is, and it's a grind fest, but it doesn't take away from the experience. Dragon Warrior, the original Dragon Warrior for me is at number 15.
Yeah,
It,
besides the grinding to get, the game itself is great. I think
it,
it was a great introduction into it.
it the grinding doesn't take away from the experience for me because leveling up is so interesting. It like because you don't know what stats you're getting every time you level up. You're like, oh, I got great attack this time, or I got great magic points, or whatever. I learned a new spell. The anticipation of that every time you level up is so there's such high stakes to that it doesn't make it feel like it takes a long time. And as you level up and as you grind through, you access more areas. So you're always still working towards these little milestones, even though you're level grinding in a relatively small map. I just thought it was it's amazing they made it as fun to play with how simple it was, in my opinion.
It's also another one of those that will tell you if you're somewhere you shouldn't be yet.
Entirely
You're
right.
running into somebody that's going to kill you instantly, and
You
let me
cross a
stay away.
bridge and oh, that's an axe knight. No, I'm a goner.
Yep.
I'm a total goner.
Right.
And yeah, so I think 15 here is certainly a tip of the cap. It was better than its sequel, in my opinion. Like for the enjoyment you got out of it. We talked about Dragon Warrior 2 last time, but this one was good. I've not played 3 and 4, so we're gonna have to see where those rank eventually, but we will get there. All right. Moving on now. Oh man, 14. Okay. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to reveal this to everybody. I'm starting to feel the heat here, Chaos, of whether I'm gonna piss people off or not. I think I'm pretty well documented on where I stand on this game, and I'm willing to go to bat for this one, no matter what people say. Because if you say it sucks, you're wrong, and you can get out of my stream. What do you think of that? I've had some whiskey, and that's how I feel. Number 14 is Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. This is where I put this one.
Higher.
Not higher for me. I feel like this one's. It could be. For me, my personal enjoyment, it's probably higher. But I think some of the games that are on here are just so stinking good that fall after this. I didn't see this one falling above it. But man, I love this one. Now I'm interested to hear your take on it because you said that you had a similar feel of this one that I did for 1. Is that right?
But yeah, absolutely. In this game, again, this is an example of them trying something different, and everybody hated it back then. But now it's kind of come around again, where everybody's like we're looking at it from a different light, and getting into it. I actually liked this game, especially the leveling up aspect of it, where you can
you have control of it.
Yes.
Yeah, and the strategy of like even finishing the palaces at certain times so you get the most XP. Like there's some really unique and nuanced sort of ways to play through the game to do it efficiently. It's tough. It's really tough to get through, but it's the hard that makes it great, right?
I don't think it's that tough. I think it has a major difficulty spike when you get done with that. You got going through Death Mountain and getting that hammer it's like the hard. Once you get that, the rest of the game is nothing. It's simple.
I think that and the Great Palace is tough. I mean, the Great Palace is a grind if you don't know where you're going. You need to know where you're going. So
but that's what the graph paper's for.
And thankfully, you get to continue from there instead of from start. So if you die, you don't have to go back to start, which is nice. That was a nice aspect of it. Sucks that you can cheese the last boss. I kind of hate that you can cheese the last boss. You just go over to the left and duck and stab.
Have you ever tried to fight him straight up?
I have. It's
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it's unfortunate that the final boss you either die or you cheese. Like those are your two options basically. Yeah. So it's unfortunate it wasn't more of like a skill-based battle, I guess. But yeah, I still think the game is great and a lot of fun with this one. All right. Nostalgic. So many hours, says NES. Always loved Z2. Getting the sword and the box art as a tattoo in his memory. Is that right, Celeste Ray? Game is the only one my dad ever played with me. We got to a great palace, but never beat it. Celeste Ray, my dad, this was the first game my dad ever got for NES. And because he loved, as he put it, I love quest games. So he got this and he got Final Fantasy. And those are the two that he played a lot. He played this one, which is really more of an action fighter. It's not an RPG so much as an action fighter, even though it has RPG elements to it. It is essentially you level up and you life up and all that, but the way that the game is played is more of an action fighter. So, but yeah, he played this one. He loved it, and similar memory for myself.
Zelda 2 and Final Fantasy, huh?
Those were the two that he got into. Yeah, when he was when we had just gotten an NES.
Chef's kiss for choices, man. Outstanding job.
I know, pretty good. Well, you know what? Speaking of my father and games that he got into, this was another one that piqued his interest, and this is one that I have caught some heat for defending because I think it's really good and has a really unique story, plays really well. Great music, deep RPG, takes about 3 hours to get through if you play it straight. Crystalis.
Oh, I love Crystalis.
This was now the mechanics of switching swords and stuff is annoying, but man, there's a lot of game here. There's a lot. I think 6-7 towns and yeah.
Switching between the swords would have been easier on a later console. We had more buttons. I think we were limited to have the number of buttons. So going into the pause screen and switching every time was tedious. But the game itself and the story and everything, chef's kiss.
Wild. Like it really, really is stinking good. And 13th to me. I mean, I think it is that good. Yeah, Emilio, you'd said that before, that this is one that I think you'd enjoy it. It's got a lot of good story. It's an RPG with the XP system, but it's not grindy at all. This is like, there are certain spots you can easily farm for XP that you don't have to sit there and grind levels to get to next areas and stuff like that. Like you can just progress, and then just find a couple of farmy spots and move on. So
I always found myself farming money, not XP.
That's true too.
To get coins.
Yeah, getting the coins to get the final armors and stuff. You can find a lot of the armor too, though. So that's another nice part of it, is like once you get through the game and find a lot of the armor that's more expensive, even the best armors and shields in the game are not bought, they're found. So that's another piece of it. Yeah, I love this one. Really, really good. Coming in at number 13 out of the games that I've played.
You're not really making anybody upset yet.
So far, haven't made anyone upset. Might do it here because this one's not ranked as highly as some think it should be. I pissed a few people off when I posted this originally on the channel because of my clickbaity thumbnail that suggested that perhaps this game was in fact ruined. But what I meant by that is it was ruined from that it could have been the best of all time, and I didn't think it was, but it's great still. Number 12, Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2.
The opening sequence in that music will always be one of my favorite Nintendo tracks.
Yeah, it's great. All the Mega Man music and intros and stuff are great. Mega Man 3's intro music is great, but the 2 intro is like story based and the whole ascending the building and just all of it. It's great. Flashman's music. Oh, just what a banger. Wily level 1, like all of them. So good. Best Mega Man ever, Celeste Ray. Many feel that way. I think this game, some people have this game in their top 5, maybe even their top 3. I think it is great. Plays fantastic. It's pretty easy. That's the only thing I take away from it is a pretty easy game to get through. Mega Man 1 was much harder. Mega Man 2, you've got some weapons that are just OP and you can kind of rely on. One of them is on the box art. Quick Boomerang is super OP along with Metal Blade. So it kind of makes the game a bit easier, but overall the game is still a lot of fun. I just thought if it was a little bit tougher, it could have been one of the best games of all time. But maybe the accessibility of it is what makes it such a good game too, right? Like it's not for someone else, this might be up there just because it was at the right level. And I'm not going to take that away from someone. But but it was great. The robots were great. The different abilities were great. It was just a good one. Morty, thanks so much for the sub, man. Making Dalsim do a little dance over there. Yeah, 2 over 4 for me. Used to race a buddy to the end daily. How about that? MM2 is a huge improvement on the first and very fun, but I like the later added things to Mega Man's. That's true. You don't have the slide. You don't have the charge shot here, but you do have 8 Robot Masters and quite a bevy of weapons, along with the E-Tank. That was the introduction of the E-Tank in Mega Man here too. So pretty stinking good one in this guy's opinion. All right. Excuse me. All right. Moving on. Number 11. Number 11. This one is going to be near and dear to a bunch of you, as this was a pretty popular video on the channel. Even did try my hand at speed running it shortly after posting it. At number 11, Blaster Master.
Oh, yes.
This one is great. And it's funny, I played through this. There's been so much hype about it from people who had played it. And I played through it. I was like, all right, it was good. And the further I got away from it, the more I liked it. Like it was one of those that was like, I thought it was fun playing and finishing. And then I stepped away from it. And I kept finding myself going, man, that was a good one. That was a lot of fun to go through. 11, Blaster Master. And this is one near and dear to you, right?
Yeah, I think it was the perfect storm of when this game came out, comparable to my age. This game was just it for me, and I loved it. And I was telling you while you were out that even the remake of this at Zero, is incredible. They take that game and then you get close to the end and they throw a complete 180 and double the size of the game. And
geez.
Incredible. So Blaster Master Zero and the 02, 03, 04, they're all really, really good. They put some of the anime back in from the original.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't there like a novel or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
A series novel, and they put a lot of that back into the remakes. But again, this is one of those where they changed the story at the beginning to dumb down for the American audience, because they thought that anime was just too much for us back then. So it's just going to be a boy chasing his frog, and that's the way it's going to go. But I love this game. I love
a boy chasing his frog.
Yeah, the biggest one for me, going all the way back to the beginning of the game to find the next, go to level 4. To me as a kid, I was like, that's insane. I would have never.
Yeah, the backtrack map. Yeah, and that's in the instruction manual too. They've got this weird cryptic manual that has maps of like area 1, 2, 7. Like they kind of jump around, but
they used to do a lot of things with the manuals back then. We didn't talk about it on StarTropics. So remember, StarTropics, you had to get it wet to get the code.
Yes, the code. It came with a letter, and you had to get it wet to find the code to put into the navcom to keep going. It's crazy.
That kind of stuff anymore.
I know.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Love Blaster Master. Great pick.
Hour and a half game if you play it quickly, and no continuing. Like it is no password system. Excuse me. So you got to beat this thing straight shot.
This is one of those ones where I talk to my kids about all the time, where my mother was yelling at me to take out the trash as I was in a boss fight, and I left to go take the trash out.
Oh no.
And come back and unpause, and the boss dies. I found the
You found the glitch because of it. Wow. How about that? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, the pause glitch. You can use it on like 4 out of the 8 bosses or something, or whatever it is. 3 or 4.
It works. It works.
Super interesting. So great. And this was not one I grew up with. So for it to be ranked 11th at only playing it as an adult, that's a true unbiased, no previous, nostalgia to it. That's where I put it. Ahead of Zelda 2, which I have a lot of nostalgia for. So high marks for this one. Guys, we're in the top 10.
Here we go.
Here we go. Top 10.
I need more whiskey. I'm out.
I know. I just poured myself another little shot. All right. Number 10. Of the games that I've played so far. And for those of you keeping track, if you've seen all the videos, you know what the 10 are that are in the bank that it could be. I'm not going to read them now because that'll take away a little bit from the reveal. But this one I thought was the best that I had seen of this franchise. Just through and through. I thought it increased the difficulty, and it kept the same banger music and bosses. Mega Man 3. comes in at number 10 for me. This one's great. I mean, some really iconic music, bosses, the slide mechanic. That the Doc robot stages add to that difficulty. So even though you can get a lot of extra lives and energy tanks, getting through the levels is just hard. It's just harder to do. And I thought that was the part that was missing from 2 that really really elevated the game. Now, this one didn't have, I thought, as memorable of bosses as 2, but I thought the difficulty of the game made beating it more satisfying to do. There was just like a sense of accomplishment at the end that I just, man, I clung to that one. I love that one. So anyway, Mega Man 3 for me. How about you? What do you think?
I would agree. 2 and 3 are pretty much interchangeable, but you
They're
make
close.
a solid point there that 2 is way easier than 3. So yeah, I would agree. I love the slide mechanic on this. To your point, those extra boss stages where they bring back the other old
Yep.
bosses from the old game and make you
Yep.
fight them again. You got to think, okay, I knew what worked on that game, but what's going to work?
What's going to work here? Like what ties in? And they did have some logic to it. Sean with the gifty going over to Big Soda. Thanks, man. Appreciate the membership pass out. Sean over there. Airwolf, who doesn't like a robot dog? My thought exactly. RC showing up in 3 different ways in this one, replacing the items of number 2. And that's a nice element to add in here too. So we've got that. What is the box art? We're getting closer. What is that? Spark Man? And then who's behind him? Is that Top Man? Oh, what a loser. Top Man. More like Borophyll. All right. Wait a minute. The Mega Man refund. Save up to $10 when you purchase Capcom. I can't read what's in the corner of that box art there. When you purchase Capcom something or other. Details inside. How about that? Well, anyway.
I'm saying they don't do stuff like that anymore. They don't put stuff in there anymore like they used to.
You don't get hard copy games anymore. Everything's digital. Yeah. Oh, man. All right. Mega Man 3 is in the books. We are up to number 9. Number 9. Guys, this is getting serious. These are the top-end games. Rush is the GOAT. In Mega Man 6, you can wear him as armor. Ooh, I can't wait to do that. I do have to get through Mega Man 5 and 6 still. All right, we're moving on to number 9. This one might just be fueled purely by nostalgia for me, but I don't care. I don't care. It's the greatest. Played this game relentlessly with my brother and cousin when I was a kid. It's every young boy's dream. Shirtless, kick-ass dudes running through a jungle shooting guns. Contra at number 9.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Nice. Yeah.
Contra, 15-minute game. Doesn't take much more than that. Super tough, but once you learn it, it's like learning. Well, it's not like this at all, but it's like learning a piano symphony. Like when you can play it and play it well, it's poetry in motion. Big ass guns and big ass bosses. The music and really, I gotta say, just like vibrant stage design too. The colors are bright. That jungle just pops. The green and blue of the jungle and the water below, and tough enemies, but just I love Contra. Just such an iconic.
It's another
game.
One of those. Once you learn you can pretty much play it by muscle memory and
that's where this one is for me. This one was 30 lives code, watching my brother and cousin, and then watch them play it to death, and I would just observe and watch, and then when it was my turn on the sticks, you kept going. You spread gun all the way and you just keep rolling. But I love it. My personal favorite to go back and play. Like, it is the comfort food game for me. And I think it's still overall is number 9. It's great. Was certain I'd have a top 5. Darth, for me personally, it'd be number 1. But I'm trying to keep this I'm trying to do this as holistic as I can as a game entirely. If there is one knock on Contra, it's a 15-minute game and it's generally pretty, like, it's the same style the whole way. It's a snack food. It's not really like a huge commitment of time, but it's great for that 15 minutes. I'll tell you what. All right. Yeah. Contra 3, that's going to be, and the most iconic code ever, right? The code that everyone knows now for all those games. Yeah. Shirtless guys saving the universe. Who doesn't love that? All right, and a xenomorph on the box art. Yeah, we're playing up Arnold and Sly here on the cover here. So we've got all of our action heroes. Come on, this is great. Gotta love this. All right, moving on to number 8. and we got to keep an eye on the clock. We're at 11:30, so let's get to number 8, and then we will do. What are you doing? What have you done? What? I'm sorry. You're making the Samus dance around. Come on, man, with another 5 memberships going up to Slow Hand 80, Rabby D, Paulie Dibs, Spokes, and Gaga Dreams. Cheers to you, brother. Thank you so much for passing those out. More people checking out the videos available now to members only, ad-free, that you can check out right now. 3 more videos available for you to observe. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Well, we've done that, haven't we? All right. Moving on to number 8 here, and then maybe we'll give away the last of our stuff. What do you say?
Let's do it.
All right. Number 8, coming in hot. I didn't play this one thoroughly until I was older, which says something about how good this thing is. Because, you know, all of these games, when you're playing them as kids, like, you know, the nostalgia factor is huge. I think it says something when I rank something highly that I never played when I was a child. And that speaks to this one. There was just a turning on its head of how you get used to playing a game that this one perfected perfectly. That's redundant. That this one perfected. And it does a great job of forcing you to learn how it's played before you advance too far. Bionic Commando.
Oh, yes.
The bionic arm mechanic is so different. The fact that you cannot jump in this game, you would think that would be a major detriment to enjoying a game. It made all of the other games seem plain after this. Like, oh, you can jump? You don't even have to learn how to time swinging around with a bionic arm? It really, like, as you go through this, you forget that you're supposed to be able to jump in games, and you don't. That, coupled with all the items you're getting, the story, the most iconic ending scene of a game you've ever seen, as you literally explode Hitler's head. I mean, it is just wild, this game, all the way through. And so much fun. The whole overworld map, finding going through the little Commando style scenes when you're caught by trucks and everything else. Technically a sequel to Commando, by the way. You're looking for Joe from Commando, I guess, there. But this one's great. I love this one. Did you play this one as a kid?
Oh yeah, I played this one all the time. The fact that exploding Hitler head got through the Nintendo.
I know.
I don't know how that one got through. They censored everything else. And a lot of things in that game, a lot of the swastikas and stuff got censored in that game.
They did.
But they didn't censor that one. So I don't know.
Just so everyone knows, if you are a member or caught a membership from anyone, that the exploding head is in fact one of the emotes that you get as being a member here. So the RIP emote that we have is the exploding head. I haven't done anything with emotes at all when it comes to YouTube, but it is available in the chat if you're interested in using it. By all means, exploding head in the chat if you so choose. But yeah, Bionic Commando, really, really solid game. A new breed of hero, according to the box art, just so you know. All right. We got 7 more to go. Let's give the last of our stuff away. What do you say?
Let's do it.
All right. I got a mug. I got here, let's see what's been redeemed so far. Hang on a second. All right. Let me see what I got. I'm just going to be quiet. Thank you for filling in, by the way, when I had to go tend to my son.
We're getting some of those exploding head emotes in chat. Love it. Love it.
Hey, there we go. A little rip action. All right. Let's take a look at what we got. So let's go.
We should have a mug and a hoodie to give away.
Yep, mug and a hoodie to give away. Let's get over to the promo codes. Let me just see what I got here. 6 of 7 mugs used. All right. Oh, and we might have a sticker. So listen, Greg Williams, appreciate you ordering the mug, my man, but you have stickers available to you. Would love to give these away. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to give away the sticker link again to someone else. You can redeem it. If Greg Williams comes back and says, hey, my sticker link ain't working, I'll get it for him. Okay. But we're going to give that sticker link away along with the mug, and then the major prize, the hoodie, is coming next. Wait a minute. Do I have a hoodie? Oh, I don't have a hoodie promo created. Hang on. Let's create one. Let's add one right now. The hoodie. Here we go. Adding it as we speak. There it is. It's here. All right. We got one sticker, one mug, one hoodie. It's like one bourbon, one shot, one beer. Let's do the sticker first. Let's go ahead and do the sticker. Keyword is going to be sticker. So go ahead and in the chat. Let me put this up on the giveaway thing. We're going to, let me just set the keyword real quick. Let me clear out all of the entrants. Let me reset everything. Don't do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. We're going to set the keyword to sticker. And here we go. Sticker is the key giveaway, the keyword for the giveaway. If you're interested in a Retronate sticker, I don't know if you put them on your laptop or your iPad, or maybe you put it on your CD binder when you're going on a road trip with your 5-disc changer in your car. Maybe you use a sticker for that. But this is courtesy of Goddess Carrie, who is sponsoring this giveaway. If you put in the word sticker to the chat, you will be entered in for a giveaway for that. Let's go ahead and get folks in there that we can pass this along and get that out to you. Sticker is the keyword, STICKER, and you can give yourself a win here. Now, this is the only sticker that is going to be passed out. So if you win the sticker, you are not ineligible for a mug or hoodie, by the way. If you have previously won a mug, we're going to go ahead and say that you are not going to go ahead and win another mug in the next giveaway, okay? But if you indeed have not won a mug, you are going to be in the next one. However, this one is for the sticker, STICKER. If you are in the chat, type it into the chat and you will be entered. We got 20 entries so far. Let's grab a couple more if we can. Give everyone about 30 seconds. Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds. How big are these stickers, by the way? I should probably know. It's my item. Let's take a look.
You want to see what they look like?
I don't know. Maybe they're good. Don't tell me you got one too. Did you?
They look like this, the same as the coaster.
Ah, look at that! You got the coaster. That's right. Oh my gosh.
I gotta have something to put.
You're more supportive than my wife.
I can't. Oh, dude, don't say that one.
No, she'd be the first to be like, yeah, that's true. You are way more supportive. All right. Let's call this thing. Let's call a winner for this thing. The sticker is going to be called in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ray Reichenbach, 4405. Is there a Ray? Ray. I, Ray, am now Vigo. Ray, you here? Drop in a little thing to the chat. Let us know that you are here. You are the proud owner of a sticker. If you are...
Man, that's my son.
That is your son. Well, how about that?
Come on, Rain. You still watching? Come on, Rain.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chaos. If you want to claim on his behalf, you're more than welcome to do so. And I can send you that link for the sticker if you so choose. Ray, if you are still in the chat, you can let us know. And there's the hey. Now we're talking. Ray, are you in the Discord already? If not, hop in there. All right, cool. There we go.
Y'all getting the Discord, guys. We got all kinds of stuff in there. Rain's put pictures of his cats in there. I got pictures of my dog. We have
all sorts of stuff. Just
all kinds of stuff.
For anyone that's been in Discord before that has had a bad experience because it's either too much, too many pings, too many requirements of how often you got to participate. All this. I remember that was a whole thing when we were doing streaming Discords before. We had no idea. That's not this. Most of the time when we're just chatting in there, if stuff comes up that we want to talk about, you can. But a lot of times it stays quiet, for a day or two, and then all of a sudden a flurry of conversation about a topic, and then back to quiet. We live our lives, but it's there in case you guys want to hang out and chat with each other throughout. Ray, if you could do me a favor, send me a message, a DM in the Discord, letting me know that you have won the sticker, and I will send you the code for that item. All right, let's move over to the mug. So let's go back to our entrance here, and we are going to redo this entry. I need to redo the keyword. And with this time, we are going to do just all lowercase Mug Club. MUGCLUB. Hang on, don't put it in yet. Don't put it in yet. All right, there we go. Mug Club, MUGCLUB. Go ahead and put that in the chat, all lowercase, and we will make sure that you are entered in for a drawing for the final mug that we are giving out as part of our giveaway extravaganza, celebrating 15,000 subscribers, 100 completed retro games, a healthy wife walking around on a non-broken foot, and me returning to streaming at least for a little while before we move along. And an empty bottle of whiskey. Hey, listen, while you guys are entering with Mug Club, I want to let you guys know about the stream schedule for the end of the year. So we got about 6 weeks until we get through the end of the year. Last year, when I got to this point, I needed to take a little break around the holidays. I'm going to do that again. I think I'm going to stream up to and through probably the first week of December, and then I'm going to take off for about a month and hopefully come back after that December into January. I'll be putting videos out of new walkthroughs through January that members will have access to right up till the end. But I will not be streaming throughout the month of December outside of the first week. Just going to pull back a little bit, spend some time with the family. As everyone knows, you know, that gets busy around here. But we're going to do that for December. Before then, though, we are going to attempt to do two main things. Number one, we're going to try to finish Donkey Kong Country, which we are still about 70% of the way through and need to get to 100% through that one. And we are then going to plan out the games that we're going to play in 2026. We'll go through the list that we made back in late 2024 for 2025. And then we will look back through that list. We'll eliminate the ones that maybe we need to put off. We'll add the ones that we want to put on. And we'll make a nice plan for how many games we can get through in 2026. If you want to be a part of that and get your suggestions in, that will be the stream to be at. I will announce it in the Discord and also on YouTube of when that's going to be happening. Probably on a Tuesday night here, upcoming in the next week or two. We got Mug Club as our giveaway term. 25 entrants. Sounds like the right number. If you have already won a mug, we're not going to give you another mug, okay? I'm calling it now. So, want this to be a unique winner? Want to get another person joining? Let's draw it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John Olson! Oh, that's a great snipe. John Olson is the winner of the mug. Hop into the Discord if you haven't already, John, or give me a chat. Let me know that you're there, and we will get that mug link over to you. Oh man, we got DMs already hitting. Oh, there's my man Rain. All right, cool, Rain. So you got your sticker link coming. All right, hang on there, buddy. I'm gonna get that going to you. Meanwhile, John Olson, if you are in the Discord, make sure to send me a list, and we will get that over to you. Let's look at our promos here. Giveaway links. Let's get the sticker. Copy that. All right, Rain. Your sticker link is right there for you, buddy. Go ahead and order that. You are all squared away. And John Olson, you in the building? Yes, he got it. A Y with an A and a lot of S's. John Olson, if you are in the Discord, please go ahead and send me a DM. Let me know that it's you, and I will send you your link for your mug. Congratulations, joining Mug Club. One of us. Okay. But anyway, awesome, John. Thanks for entering, and thanks for being here as part of the stream. Ray, you're all set, man. Got your link? All right, guys, it's time. It's time for the hoodie. Let's go ahead and change up that keyword. It's the final giveaway. It's the final countdown. I sound like Fergie and Jesus. Okay. Hoodie is going to be the name, the keyword for the final giveaway. Hoodie, Hoodie. Go ahead and drop that in the chat, in the YouTube chat, and you will be entered to win the final giveaway, the hoodie from our store. It's the final giveaway of this 2-stream event where we have given away 10, count them, 10 items courtesy of the generous sponsors and donors of these items, Star Fox, Goddess Carrie, and Chaos, who has been joining us for this stream. It's been great to have you, man. Thanks for chilling with us for this. And we are going to go ahead and give this final item away to whoever wins this one. Hoodie, Hoodie, in the chat. Get it in there, and we will make sure that you are entered into the drawing. Got 19 entries in right now. Hoodie. If you stuck in there this late, you're going to get yourself a chance at a free hoodie if you enter that into the chat. All right, what are we missing here? We got anything else? Anything else?
Sorry, guys.
Come on.
No
John Olson,
capital.
there's
No
my guy.
symbol, no
There's my
capitals.
guy, John. All right. All right. John, give me 1 second, bro. Love it. I got to say, using fourth wall is a very convenient solution. I'm not sure if it is the best solution out there. I'm not sure if it's the cheapest. Just so you know, I try to make every product that is on that site, it is as cheap as it will allow me to make it. So any price that you see for a product out there, it is the minimum profit margin. It's the minimum, it's the minimum price I can charge. I don't want to gouge anybody because I mean, who the heck will be kidding? But make sure that if you can, but they take care of all the shipping, they take care of all of that stuff, and seems like they make some pretty good products. So hope you guys enjoy them if you get them. All right, it's hoodie time, guys. We got people in. Everybody catching these. Everybody's eligible to win this because it's a unique item. So if we have a double winner, so be it. I got a couple of people I'm hoping it is, but we got to keep this thing even. Choose a winner. 23 entries. HOODIE. It's snowing in Calgary. Devo, I hope, Devo. It'd be awesome. We got to hit choose a winner. And then we got to get through the last 7 games. And then I got to go to sleep. All right, guys. Let's count it down. HOODIE, your last chance to win a free hoodie from the RetroNate store. If you just enter hoodie, HOODIE, in the chat. Everybody is eligible, even if you want a prior item, because this is unique. And if you win twice, it's like catching 2 foul balls at a baseball game. You really should give it to a kid. Just letting you know. All right, guys. Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alex Shadowfax! What a great snipe! Alex, it's yours, buddy. Congratulations. Catching the hoodie from the sponsors. Dude, very, very great person for it to find. GG's, Alex. Good for you, man. Go ahead and send me a message in the Discord. I will send you your link for your giveaway. If you are still in the chat, you go ahead and grab that, and we will make sure that you get hooked up, man. Congratulations. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of all of this. I can't thank the sponsors of the items enough for the generosity. Star Fox for hooking that up, for pulling people in to do this. It's a great celebration, and it doesn't happen without you guys. Like, this is, as much as I'm doing this for me and for enjoying the games and liking playing through them and talking to you guys about them, your engagement with this, just the nature of how social media and YouTube and the attention economy works today, doesn't happen without you. So it's really, really kind of you guys for all of the effort and time you guys have poured into this channel. Is super, super nice of you to do that. So thank you to all of you for sponsoring these items. I hope everyone enjoys them, and it's really, really cool that you guys did this. So a very, very heartfelt thank you to all of you. All right, Alex, if you are still around, be sure. Yeah, thank you. All right, so Alex, find me in the Discord. Go ahead and send me a DM, and I will send that along to you. Oh, there's Alex Shadowfax. Hang on, I might have you right here. Hidden Treasures group is subscribing. Do me a favor, Alex, if that's you, go ahead and respond to the message I just sent you, and I will send you the link for your hoodie. Awesome to have you, man. Thanks so much for being in there. All right. Well, it is time to count the rest of this thing down. We ready for this? Game number 7. Let me close this up real quick. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, good. Game number 7. Let's get back over to the list. I mean, we're into the bangers of bangers, right? These are the top end games that I've gone through so far, and I think my top 7 is. I'm going to stand by it now. I was worried about like the mid tier of games, people wondering whether the games that I picked were okay or not. But now I'm going to stand and fight vehemently for these games that we are fighting through now. So number 7, this one I've already alluded to earlier, was big time nostalgia for me. Yes, it's grindy, but it's great. And It's the patriarch of a beloved franchise, but it still has such variety and such fun elements to it. Final Fantasy, the original for the NES. And I'm admittedly nostalgia with my dad. My dad got super into this game, and it was so fun to watch him play it because he was so like, it's your dad, right? Like he's playing this game, and video games are supposed to be your thing, but he's trying to like get into it, and you see like this little passion spark in his eyes, and then you want to go ahead and be a part of that. I love this game though, and I see that when I play it, but it's still just a lot of fun. All the items you get with different spell casts and the whole thing, picking your own party. It's a great one. I love this one.
Yeah, I agree. I think the fact that it was a turn base turned a lot of people off.
Yeah.
But the game itself, oh, I loved it. Especially there's so many different ways to go back and replay it. You can switch up your party.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love to just get one white mage and just get straight fighters and then just go straight, just annihilate everybody. So
3 fighters, yeah, expensive, but 3 fighters and a white mage is a fun build. Yeah,
it really switches up the way you play, because to your point, you got to get a lot of money to have a lot of armor and pay for all and get those armors and everything you need for all those fighters. So yeah, I really enjoyed that game. And the second and third one too. You just absolutely love those.
I haven't gone through 2 or 3 entirely yet, and those are going to be ones I'm sure when we talk about the games we want to plan out for both stream and pre-records. Final Fantasy 3 will be on the list, I'm sure.
You're talking about 3 that's actually 6?
3 that's actually 6, yes.
Yes, that is hands down the best Final Fantasy game.
That's what most have said. Airwolf, you're right. Paul died many times during our run of Final Fantasy, often in one shot, and it was hilarious every time it happened. Stepmom got you into this one, Devo, and it got you into RPGs. 4 white mages all the way, Jessica. I like it. That's some serious hardcore run right there. I love to hear that. Harp on the music, but Uematsu wrote a symphony with boops and beeps. Yeah, that's fair. Dude, Matoya's theme, so good. But anyway, Final Fantasy doesn't seem like it's getting much hate here, and fallen in there at number 7 on the list. Got to keep an eye on the list. We got 7 minutes. I think this is going to time out perfectly. We're not going to record the next video live, but we'll try it maybe next time along with some of the other things we're doing. Okay, this one is crazy. I did not expect to have this game this high on a list because I never really played it as a kid. And I thought that I had already played the best version of this, but I was woefully wrong. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project, at number 6. I don't know how many of us played this game. I think a lot of us played 2. 2 had massive appeal because of the arcade. But if you have played number 3, I think you would be hard pressed to make an argument that any aspect of this game isn't superior to number 2. It's great. This one is great. I feel strongly about this one. The unique special attacks that all the turtles had, the different abilities that they had added some depth to it, different speeds and such. It was multiplayer. It was there was a difference in how you acquired XP based on how you finished enemies, which I think was big. So instead of 1 point per kill, it's different XP system for how you kill enemies. It was a deeper game, 9 levels as opposed to 7, I think, or 8. And it was tough. It was really tough to get through, and you couldn't just cheese every boss in a similar way. It had everything that 2 had, but just upgraded all the right things to make it just a rock solid game. So that's my feeling on 3. Trillon, you think so? Better than 2, just an upgrade? 2 walked so this could run. Yeah, this was incredible.
Hard to dispute any of that. You're dead on with that one.
Yeah, Raph was best in this one. His drill special attack was pretty cool. Yeah, it was just never made it to the boat, to be clear. Is that right, Jessica? Is that Final Fantasy? Is that right? it was so I just loved playing it. There was something about how the graphics, the sound, everything. It just had that whole feel. Loved this one. So number 6. All right, we are into the top 5. TMNT 3 comes in at 6. Top 5. What is kicking off our top 5? Well, I mean, there's very little that I can like build up anymore from these. But when I played this, I just my mouth hung open a lot of the time when I was watching it. The opening scene is one of the best on the system. Maybe only second to its sequel, Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden, the original, kick-ass story and cinematic, responsive. You get the NES hard respawns and kick and knockback. That's there, but like, the satisfaction of beating this one, and the 3-phased boss, and the just the story and how just engrossing everything is. I loved it. And there's a nostalgia factor for me too. This was a big one. My cousin played as a kid, but it's great. Like that scene, even in the very beginning, when it looks like the special agent shoots you, but it's really just a tranq dart. Like even that as a kid, you're like, holy crap, what happened? Like there was a real dramatic delivery of this one. And I thought it just added so much as you played through it. But this was a great one to me. Voice Mr. Flex, hard one, but worth it. I agree, man. I agree.
Yeah, this game was very, very hard, but I loved it too. The only thing I hated about this game was if you did happen to die during the last boss, you had to do the entire
all of 6 again,
all over. Which you didn't have to do that anywhere else throughout the entire game. And going through that low level 6, those last 3 sections, it was tough.
It forced you to get pretty good at it. Yeah.
Yes, you got to get really good.
Yeah, and those stupid rocket ship ninjas. You know the scene. You know the spot I'm talking about, where the 2 guys come flying across. Oh, the worst. But if you can get through that, and if you can get a system of getting through that, man. Oh, the build up of beating this game.
This game was notorious for the infinite respawns. You think you get knocked back. You think, okay, that enemy's gone. No, guess what?
Nope, it's coming right back. Exactly. I thought that this game did a marvelous job of drawing you in, because the first few levels are not too tough, and you're invested by the time they spike it. By the time they get you to 6, you're invested. You're like, I've put in some time. I'm going to beat this game. And they give you unlimited continues, and you can play as long as you want. They hook you, and they're like, no, dude, you got to finish this now. I love how that unfolds. You get to level 6, you get to this boss that's super tough, and if you die and you got to go back, you're like, I'm invested now. I got to get up off the mat. And that, to me, that's a great game. A great game that pushes you past that want to give up on it, because it's a sunk cost fallacy. You've already done this much. I got to finish it. Oh, I love that. I thought this game was awesome.
It pushes you and makes you go further than you think you
have to.
In the moment you beat it, you're just like, it's the greatest feeling on earth.
The exhale, right? Like it's that satisfaction. That is something that a great game to me has. If you have that feeling of completion after it's over, that's a huge factor to me in the experience of playing. So number 5, Ninja Gaiden coming in. All right, what's at number 4? Big time. Speaking of satisfaction of beating a game, this one had it in spades. And surprising that it holds up as well as it does for as early as it came out. Iconic franchise. Everyone knows it, but the original is still just as good. Metroid. And this is the yellow box art that we got. A little bit sexier than the original black box Nintendo one, but the original Metroid was great. Searching for your missiles and your beam upgrades and your jump shoes and your Varia suits and finding all this stuff and shooting every wall and bombing every area. I mean, this is like the action shooter Zelda, which like where you just got to burn every tree, right? Like it's the same idea. You got to bomb every floor to find everything. I think it just resonated with me in this style more than it did with Zelda, but Metroid is just great. Just great.
Yeah. This was the game that made you get your graph paper out. This was the first
Oh yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
Get your graph
Big
paper
ass
out,
map.
this out.
Draw it all up, draw where the items are, and figure out where the elevators are, all that stuff. Ridley and Kraid are good bosses. They're not overly tough, but there's some build up to those. There's only 2 of them, and when you fight them, you're on edge. At that moment, you're like, oh crap, serious boss here. It was all of it, finding the E-tanks and everything. I love this one. Taco raid, bro. We got a raid in here. Taco raid. Is this Thumb Tacos coming in here? My man, how we doing? How's everyone doing? I can't even see. So I'm on Restream right now, so I don't get as much notification from YouTube that you guys have raided. But thank you so much for being here, guys. We are rocking. We got Taco and the Raiders. That sounds like a band I would go see. No, Taco and the Raiders. Guys, welcome in. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. I am Retro Nate. If for those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that remember, a year plus ago, you guys popped in on me and we've popped in on you before. We are going through. So I've been on a journey of finishing every NES, SNES, and Sega Genesis game in the North American library. And today we are taking a moment to reflect and go through all of the games that I have beaten on the NES and ranking them and how I see them from weakest to strongest. And we are up to number 4. We have counted up from 77 all the way up to number 1, and we're at number 4 right now. Now I could recap the list. I could. It's also 12:02 a.m. But the raid just happened. I feel like I got to hang in there. This lovely gentleman underneath my webcam is Chaos 381, friend of the stream, and joining me to discuss some of these games as we go through them. Thank you so much, Taco Man. I appreciate it, Thumb. What were we playing tonight? Thumb Tacos, listen, I might need to lean on some of your expertise. I'm currently in the middle of playing Donkey Kong Country, trying 100% that thing, and I've seen that is certainly one that you are adept in. So I may need to go back and check the old video archives to see all of the secrets and such that I'm missing, because in that game I am not as well versed in where all the secret barrels and everything are. So perhaps I'll hit you up on that later. But thank you for bringing the group. Thank you for sending folks over. Really appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing, Nathan. Appreciate that. And glad to be here. Metroid is so cool and kills the space pirates and doesn't afraid. Oh, she's great. This whole thing, she's awesome. He doesn't 100% in a game. Oh crap, man. I need to get those 100%. That's what I was trying for. Well, at least my thumbnail says it's 100%. So I sort of wrote a check that I need to cash. So maybe I'll learn that before next week. All right. Well, I feel like now I got to read the list, Chaos. I got to do it. So let's go back real quick. For those of you Raiders who have just joined us, I've finished 77 NES games total. For those of you that love the NES, you are my people. I love the game too. Grew up on it. Mario 1 when I was 4 years old. Ended up beating that game and fell in love with the console ever since. Can't wait to play these games, and now that I'm older, I have access to them. I can't wait to get through all of them, and I'm going through one a week, posting a video on YouTube each week of every game that I go through. We've done 77 NES games, and here is how they rank from worst to first in our list for tonight, okay? At number 77, the very worst game that I have played so far, Back to the Future. This is what I'd call the hot vomit tier. I'm also going to put Ghostbusters in there. I actually played through Donkey Kong Jr. Math. No hating on Math, but it's number 75. Target Renegade is 74. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, number 73. Donkey Kong Classics, number 72. Marble Madness, number 71. Beetlejuice at number 70. Tom and Jerry at 69. Arkista's Ring at 68. Ghosts and Goblins at 67. Captain Planet and the Planeteers at 66, Caveman Games at 65, Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle at 64, A Nightmare on Elm Street 63, Karnov at 62, 61 is Bad Dudes, and 60 is Friday the 13th. Now, if you've fallen asleep by now, I will continue reading for those of you who are still awake. At 59, The Adventures of Bayou Billy. At 58, it's Rambo. 57 is Wrath of the Black Manta. If any of these sound familiar to you, I've got walkthroughs of all of them posted on the channel if you want to check them out. 56, yeah, 6-7. Thank you, Star Fox. Appreciate that. 56 is Jaws. 55 is Double Dragon, followed by Monster Party. 1943, The Battle of Midway, Life Force at 52, and then Adventures of Lolo at 51. At number 50, we've got Galaxy 5000, Racing in the 51st Century. It's a fun one. Ghoul School at 49. Dragon Warrior 2 coming in at 48, followed by Wizards and Warriors at 47. Battletoads hits the list at 46. Up there with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at 45. Little Nemo, the Dream Master, comes in at 44, followed by Bart versus the Space Mutants at 43. At 42 now, we're into the tier of like really solid games. Dr. Mario comes in at 42, followed by Jackal at 41, and then Konami favorite Super C at 40. Someone saying Life Force was awesome. Dude, Chris, I love Life Force. It's really, really good. That's a nostalgia one for me. Big time. Super C at number 40. 39 is Mighty Final Fight. That video just came out yesterday. 38 is Astyanax. Little known Jalico title. Really good. Rygar at 37. That is the first title we ranked tonight in our countdown, followed by Fester's Quest at 36. At 35, it's the Solomon's Key sequel, Fire and Ice at 35. Super Spike Volleyball comes in at 34. This is where I might catch some heat. The original Legend of Zelda, Zelda 1, I put at number 33. Hear me out. It's not because of the influence or importance of the game. It is potentially the most important and influential game in history, save maybe Mario 1. My list is based on simply the enjoyment I get of going back through and playing the games today. And Legend of Zelda fell at 33. Still a great game. I'm not saying that it's a bad game, but I think there were other games that played a little bit better going forward. You'll get over it as I read through the rest of the titles. 32 is StarTropics, followed by 31, the original Super Mario Brothers, number 1, the pack-in game that we all fell in love with. Tiny Toon Adventures. Listen, tacos. All right, just let me, please let me continue before we pick apart everything that happened with my rankings here. Okay, 30 is Tiny Toon Adventures. Now, you might be saying Tiny Toon Adventures over Legend of Zelda. Listen, just hear me out. Play Tiny Toon Adventures. Pretty fun game. Kirby's Adventure at 29. Mega Man, the original, at number 28. Vice Project Doom at 27. Little underrated, good title on the NES at number 27. DuckTales comes in at number 26. And then we're into our top 25. Kicking that list off is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Just a beautiful, beautiful beat-em-up title. Absolutely love that one. Metal Storm comes in at number 24. It's a mech fighting game. If you haven't played it, wild mechanics with the gravity flip and the whole, oh, it's great. It's really, really good. Number 23, I put Tecmo Super Bowl. I would have put it higher for me personally, but it is a niche game. It's sports title. But I got to tell you, Tecmo Super Bowl, a banger. Absolutely. And now we're up to 22 at Castlevania, the original. Super Mario 2 coming in at 21 with Mega Man 4 coming in at 20. At 19, I prefer Castlevania 2 just a little bit more than the original. I thought Simon's Quest was awesome. Loved the Metroidvania style of that one. That is in at 19. Ninja Gaiden 2 comes in at number 18, The Dark Sword of Chaos. Oh man, number 17, Batman, the video game. Just freaking great. Love Batman a lot. At 16, Metal Gear. Get out your graph paper, make yourself a map, find those sub-weapons. Metal Gear is it. Number 15, the original Dragon Warrior. Even though it's grindy, it was so simple and so elegant and so much fun. Love this one. Now, at number 14, Zelda 2. I was a big Zelda 2 fan. I admit nostalgia plays into this. I didn't own Zelda 1 as a kid. That's very possible. That's why I have it lower. I owned Zelda 2 as a kid. This was my exposure to the Zelda franchise. But man, going back, it is a fun game to go through, at least in my opinion. Number 13, maybe the hottest take on here. I have Crystalis at number 13. If anyone has played that game, really cool RPG. You get a lot of game for your buck and a fun one to go through with a killer soundtrack as well. At number 12, Mega Man 2. Only issue I have with that one is that it's a little bit easier for my liking. Very accessible game, incredible soundtrack. I mean, Capcom, come on, they're awesome. Mega Man 2 comes in at number 12 there. And then just outside the top 10, I have Blaster Master from Sunsoft. Great game, 90-minute game if you play it fast, and there is no password on that one. It is a tough one, but man, awesome game there. In the top 10, what we have covered so far, Mega Man 3. Coming in at number 10. It is my favorite out of the Mega Man franchise that I've played so far. I have not played 5 and 6 yet, so I will rank those accordingly. People are saying bad things about me. Oh, Black Dragon is saying we love him. That's nice of you to say. You're probably saying we love him in spite of his opinions, which I'm fine with. I'll live with that. That's totally fine. Number 9, Contra. Near and dear to my heart, my personal favorite. Contra, just a solid Konami game. It is fantastic. Number 8 is Bionic Commando. If you haven't played this one, oh my gosh. I never would have thought I would enjoy a game where you don't jump as much as I enjoyed Bionic Commando. It's really incredible. Number 7, Final Fantasy, the original. Also a bit grindy, but man, the replayability that you get with that one, and a deep game. You get lots of game for your buck. Love Final Fantasy. Number 6. Who is doing that? What are you doing? Chaos! Are you passing out memberships to the Raiders and such? Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Chaos dropping 5 gifted memberships to Josh Hensley, Matt Fawcett, Patrick Lebiotz, Gary Threat 2, and Brian. That Brian, the Brian you're thinking of. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. We are handing these things out for anyone who does catch a membership. You can go and catch the videos that I've uploaded to the channel ad-free that are not out to the public yet. I try to post those in advance so that you can check those out without having to be bogged down by ads if you want to check those out. So we got about 3 videos of those walkthroughs that we've done that are available to you now. So thank you for that, Chaos. You're the man. Number 6. Before we get up to this box art of Metroid that is up here, number 6, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project. Superior to 2 in every way, and I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. This one is fantastic. And then coming in just before Metroid, I had the original Ninja Gaiden at number 5. We just put number 4 as Metroid on the list, so you guys have shown up, if you're still here after my rambling, for the top 3 games that I have played so far. Should we get to it? I think we should. I've been doing a lot of talking.
Take a breath, man. Take a breath. Whew.
Here we go.
That was impressive.
Top 3. I did go to school to be a sports broadcaster at one point.
Wow. That was impressive.
And by that, I mean I stopped going for being a sports broadcaster because I needed a job. Okay. So, number 3 on the list of games we have covered so far. This one, it's very hard to find any flaw at all in this one to me. The replayability, the variety that you get. Yeah, this is the top of the mountain, Unicorn. This is it. The variety you get with this game, the companions, the sub-weapons, the play, the music, and the visuals, the difficulty, the 3 phases of a boss, of a final boss, the story. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. I mean, what do you say about this? You got 3 companions, so 4 different endings that you can get for this game. You got 3 phases of a final boss. You've got incredible music throughout. I mean, level 1, just climbing through that stained glass window in the church or whatever. The music is just bumping during that scene. I mean, you are just going when that thing kicks. Like, your adrenaline is going. You're like, let's do this. Shy knows. Hell yes. Castlevania 3, just S tier game. Just top end S tier game.
Music in that game is incredible. It's the first time we see Alucard, who was the main character in Symphony of the Night and everybody's favorite Castlevania character. After that, just the different ways to play this game, the graphics, the play is. Yeah, you're spot on with this one.
Sypha, Grant, Alucard, all these companions you can pick up, the variety of paths you can take, different levels. It is so good. So good.
Yep.
All right, that is number 3. We've got some predictions of what might be number 2 and number 1. Guys, I will tell you, if you've rated in here and if you're a part of the channel, you've been here for 1 minute or 1 year. One thing you will get with me is I'm not here to try to, be salacious and have hot takes to try to get engagement. I don't give a crap about all that. The whole point of this project is for me to do this for me and I get to share it with all of you, but I want to know what these best games are. I want to be able to have an informed opinion about what I think the best ones are. And so that's why I got to play them all. These are all games I've beaten and posted a video of on the channel so that there is no no just, oh, I've heard it's great, people like it, so I'm saying it. No, this is based on my opinion of playing the game. And at number 2, I feel very convicted about this, that this is the number 2 game that I have played. And I'm trying to do away with the bombast and the marketing that this game had and just enjoy it for what it is. Super Mario 3 is number 2. I love Super Mario 3. It is elite status. The fact that they made a feature film about this movie or about this game to sell it is incredible. That is something we have never seen before. The Wizard is beloved. It introduced us to this game. The only way you know about the warp whistle in the castle in World 1 is from watching the movie. There is nothing in the game that tells you about it. You get an indication about the warp whistle in World 2 from the game. You get an indication about the warp whistle in 1-3 in the game, but you don't get it from anywhere other than watching the movie. That's wild. That just the whole aura about this game is incredible. The different suits you get, the depth of the game. It's 3 hours long if you play every stage. I mean, you get so much game for your buck, and some challenging maze levels. That last castle in Bowser's lair before you get to his final castle, the sub castle or whatever. All the doors and everything to find. It's awesome. It's so innovative. You're vertically scrolling, you're horizontally scrolling. The music, the visuals, the colors. Everything is just a banger. It's awesome. It is so great. It's just not number 1.
Everything it did back then was revolutionary. It was amazing. And the
Amazing.
game is about 90 minutes unless you have to redo a world because you warp back and you have to start over.
I did. So it wasn't, well, people will see that in a couple of weeks. So that is the number 2 game on the NES that I've played so far, is Super Mario Brothers 3. So we are left only with number 1. And for those of you that have kept track, and for those of you that have watched the videos that I have put out, you already know what this is. But I stand by this choice. I think that this game put me on my ass in terms of my expectations on how it delivered. It was, I was engulfed in this thing. I was taken in by this thing, and it has RPG elements. It has action battle elements. It's got a bit of Blaster Master to it. It's got a bit of shmup to it. It's just got everything all over the map, and it's completely under the radar for so many people. The Guardian Legend, number 1. This game, I couldn't shake how I felt after playing this game, after I beat it. And then to find out that there's an entire second quest you can unlock that is different than the game. So like a lot of times second quest is replay the game more difficult, something like that. This one is you play as a top down like action shooter type game as the hero. Then you play these shoot 'em up stages to earn your different items and go through the game. And then when you finish the game, they give you a completely new challenge of just the shoot 'em up stages where they apportion you your sub weapons based on your score, on how well you do with score in those levels. It's a completely different game. You get 2 games in one, and it's just so good. Devo, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's like a 2.5 hour game. I never played it as a kid. Never. This is my first exposure to the game, playing it as an adult. And I think it is better than Super Mario 3. That is my endorsement of the game. If you play it and you think it sucks, you come back to me and I will have a conversation with you. But I stand by this. I think Guardian Legend is the best game I have played so far.
Yeah, it'll definitely test your fingers. Those top-down levels, especially there at the end.
Oh,
you get some sore thumbs from
tons.
that game, and
Yeah.
the box art is top notch. You can't beat that box art. Look at it; it's beautiful.
Box art. Well, the Japanese box art is wild. I don't know if you've seen an image of that. It's really good. Hey, before we get going, why don't we do this? Let me swing over here. Let me get my Guardian Legend fired up. Let's give you a little sample before we go. Little sample before we go. The Guardian Legend. Let me just show you the first 5 minutes of the game. And we'll give you a look. Really appreciate you guys raiding in here tonight. Thumb Tacos, thank you so much for bringing folks in. And thank you guys. Thank you to all of you who hung in there with our stream, our giveaways, what we've been doing here. We gave away some mugs and we gave away a hoodie and we gave away stickers, and all because we are celebrating 15,000 subs. We're celebrating 100 retro games completed. And here we are. We're going to just give you a little preview of what I think is the best one, the Guardian Legend. All right. Chris, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. All right, new game. Starting the game, this is just how it starts. You're like, okay, this is just a shoot 'em up. All right, cool. Oh, I just get hit by an asteroid. Isn't that nice? Just holding the B button, laying out some fire, some cover fire. I mean, look at the visuals on this already. You're going a million miles an hour. Now that's your health down there over in the bottom left. Okay, and you got like what? I have like 7 more life bars before I'm out of life. Get this thing going. Oh, I picked up some health there. That was nice. So the more enemies you kill, the more drops you get. It's all timed based on how many enemies you kill. So you don't want to sit there and just avoid all these things. You want to make sure that you're still killing enemies. But what you're doing here is approaching like the enemy planet or like the alien base or something like that. Oh yeah, 16K already. We're getting close. Rambo and Bart versus the Space Mutants had a really nice week. So props to you guys for watching it. I really appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and kill these projectiles they're shooting. Those count as enemies killed, so that helps. Already into a boss, right? So I think if I remember correctly, you got to get over here to the left. You still want to take out these projectiles as best you can. Just kind of dance left and right here. Oh boy. All right, there's a drop for us. There we go. Got some health. That was nice. Get out of here, dude. So just killing the projectiles will give you more drops. So that's what you got to make sure you do while you're in here is like keep it moving, stick and move. Come on, get out of here. Gotta just start railing on the B button here. Oh shoot, hang on, I lost my audio. We back? We're back. We're back. There we go. Alright, couple more of these little ports to get rid of. Okay, boom. So you kill all these guns, right? You're like, oh, okay, it's gonna be a shoot 'em up game. No, you're wrong. If someone is reading this, I must have failed. There we go. This star, Naju, was our home, but we were invaded by evil life forms. Everyone except me was killed. You get this hidden note? I am going to try to activate the self-destruct service. If I fail, I would like to do this task so this cannot happen to any other race. The self-destruct mechanism is protected by a safety device, which is located in the underground corridors. Remove each seal and go deep inside Naju. If you destroy all 10 safety devices, the self-destruct sequence will be activated. I don't have much time. I hope this message will not be read by anyone. It will mean that I have failed. So here's how this game works. You're now navigating all around Naju. Okay? Select button pulls up your map. There's your map. You're going to unlock 10 different corridors of this planet. And you see your first objective is right over there. So you got to unlock all the seals here, right? Well, look. You also can shoot into these things. Gun upgrade. Now we're talking. Oh, what was that? I got a score? That means that I increased my health capacity. It's an RPG along with a shoot 'em up game. Oh, and you can get sub-weapons. And you can use those when you're... And by the way, the girl is the plane. Come on, man. This game is wild. Wild. Shooting the seals. Come on. I don't want to stop. I'm ready to play. Power chips. Look, I have 50 chips. I just bought myself a sub-weapon. So I can use that if I want to. How do I actually use it? A? I think I gotta go this way. Oh, I don't have any chips, so I can't use it. I'd have to get chips to use it. Let's go down here. Get some chips. Who doesn't love some chips? There. Boom. There's my sub-weapon. Isn't that cool? Come on, man. This game is awesome. Hang on. Hang on. Overworld bosses too. So not just bosses when you're playing in these shoot 'em up stages or schmuppage. Hang on, over here. Hear me out. Oh, I did this in the wrong order. I should have done this with a different, yeah. Come on. We're gonna get different boss enemies like this and be able to work through, all of these guys. Come on, man. Absorb it. Come on. This game is freaking great.
Agreed.
I should have the, saber by now, but I don't. It's gonna take a while to finish this thing like this, but... Oh, no, not so bad. So there you go. And I get a blue thing. That increases my health bar. A blue whatever it's called. I forget. So you look all around this thing, find all of your items, find all of your, Oops. Getting killed there. Hang on. I don't want to stop. I don't care that it's 12:30. Where are we? Oh boy. Oops. Wrong thing. Where is it? Up here? I think it's up here. Oh. Oh boy. I'm getting killed. Hang on. What am I looking for? I think it's down here? Nope. This is not it. Different seal. Oh, this is a different seal. Okay, I know where I'm going. I haven't played this for a long time. Come on. Different. I had sealed all the corridors. If you need to know how to remove the seal, ask the person who sealed it. To remove the seal at corridor number 1, fire at the gate. Alright? So, you get all this. These are all clues of how to actually open the doors that you need to get in because you don't know how. So here's what that means. First of all, red guy is great. That gives you an extra chip capacity. Oh, and because I have 100 chips, my blaster got better. Also awesome. Hang on. I gotta do more things. I can't stop playing. Because I'm gonna show you... I'm gonna just model going into the first corridor, and that'll be the sample we give. Another boss? Black Dragon, it's a bold strategy. Oh, got ourselves a special weapon. Oh, you can upgrade your blaster power and your shield. Forgot about that. Let's go down here. I got one more thing to get, I think. Blue Daddy-O. What's over here? Ah, this is the thing I want. The saber. Yep. That's good. All right, let me just go show you the first corridor, and then I'm calling it a night. Speed run for this would be kind of wild. Oh, can shoot at an angle. That's just a subtle thing that I love. Sometimes these games are all built on like only 90-degree shooting. All right, so here we went to the point on the map where it told us to go, right? Remember how it said shoot at the gate to get where you got to go? What? There's a symbol in there. Why can't I enter there? Well, because you have to go find the symbol. So I have to shoot at the gate. When I do that, it opens. Now look. She transforms into the fucking ship. Banger music. I'm so happy. I love this game. Come on. Oh, did I just get something? I think I did. Here we go. Got seahorses. Our pets' heads are falling off. The whole thing.
I was waiting for that one.
That is my line.
Yep.
Come on. Oh, wait. Hang on. Could also use our saber if we choose, which we're going to be using on the boss here in a minute. Where are you? You jerk. Oh, now, because I used my chips, that downgraded my blaster. So that's another thing that you have to keep in mind here, is that when your chip capacity falls below a certain amount, that's what will downgrade your blaster. So, and you use chips when you're using your sub weapons. So there's a bit of strategy baked in there of when you want to use those for these battles. Oh gosh. It's a lot of fish. Another one? All right, come on. Got to be at a boss now, right? Oh, I used my chips. So now my blaster stinks. Yeah, pets' heads need to fall off if it's a mainstream. You know how it goes. There we go. Got my chips, and you get those chips based on just killing enemies. You automatically get drops after a certain number of destroyed enemies. All right, this should be the boss now. Check this thing out, dude. Look at this thing. You can either circle back and forth through this guy, or you can use your saber if you want. I just use the saber when he comes down here. Boom! Blow him up. So, you get the key. Now you can access the different areas of this whole game. Dude, game is so great. It's so good. Lots of health drops. It's kind of easy at this point. Lots of health. Oh, new weapon, by the way. Yeah, all this stuff is great. Anyway, it's my number one. This is my call. If you play it and you think it's wrong, feel free to tell me. I'm sure you will. Guys, it's late. I got to get going. Chaos, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. It's already 35 minutes past when I normally call it anyway, but we got to the end of the list. How do you feel about it?
We made it. We did it. Thanks for having me. Thanks for all the chat. Shout out to Star Fox and Goddess Carrie again for helping us put this thing together and coming up with the prizes and everything like that. So
you guys are great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We are going to, so I'm going to be back next Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I think we'll do another one. I'm going to try to do, I might just do an offline walkthrough before then, but I got another game that I want to try to get through before then. And then we have to plan out what we're going to do in 2026. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to be going through the list that we had, plus the next games that we're going to be going through. Hey, Chris Baddicker, glad that you got it. My pleasure. Don't thank me. Thank Chaos, Fox, and Carrie. They were the ones that put those together. So thank you again to them. Glad that you guys could be here. Thumb Tacos, thank you so much for the raid, brother. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I even asked what you're playing tonight. Sorry, I got a little flustered with everyone coming in, but really appreciate you bringing everyone over to join us. I had a lot of fun tonight, and I hope you guys did too. I got a call tonight. Chaos, I need some sleep. I got work in the morning, and 6:30 comes early. So appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna end the Discord call, and then I'm gonna do the stream shortly after. All right, man. Peace. Appreciate you, man. All right. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the support and all the love. This has been freaking awesome. I'm calling it a night for tonight. I'm not going to raid out because it's a little late and I need some sleep. But we will catch you next Tuesday, and keep an eye out between now and then for more walkthroughs hitting the channel. Sub up if you're not already. And if you didn't catch a membership and you want to join, you can do that over on the channel as well. Peace out, guys. Much love to all of you. And we'll